probably need some grace.
And ladies, if you want to keep high value on the market, keep your legs closed.
Wow. That's absolutely incredible.
Or be on that VC, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Not the
Dreams in rotation, Maryland raised, DC made, built on elevation. VA lane still slide, 495 when we roll. Every side of the DMV got a friend in the show. Friendship and flow, where the city feel close, where the truth hit home and the real ones toast. From the metro to the corners where the stories unfold. Friendship and flow, stand tall, let's go. Yeah, friendship and flow, where the city feel close, where the truth hit home and the real ones toast. From the metro to the corners where the stories unfold. Friendship and flow, stand tall, let's go. We talk queens, talk.
Oh yeah, we said we're gonna pray. Go ahead.
We did say that.
Okay,
Okay, I'll pray. I'll pray.
There you go, woman of God.
Wait for Jamal. Oh, I love that for us. Oh my God, and we're gonna hold hands. This is so Baptist church. Okay, everybody, let's join hands and pray. Get your hearts and minds clear. Okay, great. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us together today for this podcast and radio recording. God, we ask that you use our tongues and our mouths to speak through us and to us and through us so that we can speak to your people, that we are a vessel to be used today, that our words are clear, organized, focused, and our time is managed properly. God, we ask that all the hands that are put to the plow to make this come to pass be working perfectly, that no ups or downs are in our way, that no hindrance comes in our way, that our brains are functioning, that our minds are clear, and that we are called to do what you have called us to do. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I really wasn't
man, let's
prepared
rock
for that
this show.
prayer,
I'm with it.
But yeah.
Let's rock this show.
All right.
A little bit with the tongues part.
I was trying to say, I was going to
Literally. It did.
I was like, it came across my mind. I was like, see, Lord, that's what you working on me, Lord. Still working.
Jesus Christ.
That was funny. I was like, tongues in our mouths, huh?
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. Hold on. Get off of this.
Ready?
Yep.
What's up, friends? You are now tuned into the Friendship and Flow Show. I'm your host, Jason Miller, and I'm tapped in with my good friends. We got Easy E over here and my man, Ramon Powell. What's going on, y'all? Talk to him.
Hey, guys. Welcome to the show. Happy to be back.
What's up, guys, man? I hope your Thursday's going good and your week's been going good. We look forward to locking in today.
Let's get it. And unfortunately, our girl Brittany is out today. She has the vid of the COVID. So we're going to make sure we hold it down for her. So we're going to make sure we cover everything for y'all today. We got the bestie breakdown. We got money moves. We got what's the tea with E, the mindset moment, adult ain't easy. All your great topics that you like to talk about. Erica, what we getting into today?
Oh, man. So for the bestie breakdown, we're going to talk about Chris Brown and all his internet drama. Oh. Yeah. We also going to talk about Cam Newton and how he is a total hypocrite because how he going to talk about people with too many kids and he got 9 kids. And we're going to RIP our man Eric Danes, Mr. McSteamy, actually, from Grey's Anatomy, and get into America's Next Top Model.
I like it. Ma, what you got going on?
Man, looking forward to this Adult Ain't Easy, man. I got this story, guys, I'm going to share with y'all later on. And I feel like, man, it's a place where God has really been breaking me down, just exposing my vulnerabilities in some areas I need to grow in. So, man, just looking forward to that. Yeah,
all absolutely. Right, I like it. And we got money moves, y'all. We got money moves. Are you prepared for when, you lose a loved one, or if you left Earth today, are your assets protected, right? Then we got some hard truths coming up later. You know what I'm saying? Are you prepared for the positions that God is going to put you in and the pressures that, it takes to get there? So, man, we got a lot of good segments and things to get covered today, but, not too far into it. How was y'all week? How's everything going? You know what I'm saying? Catch the people up.
I had a really great, busy week, and I'm excited for this week coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, same over here. Trying to just master routine and managing my time, but man, locked in and ready, Jay.
Same, man. Same. Routine is everything. I think routine has been my whole script this year.
Yep.
Of locking in on a set schedule and routine of things that I know I can look forward to. And if it's not on my calendar, I'm still with the same segment. If it's not on my calendar, it doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. So I have to write it down some way, because if not, I'm going to be on the struggle bus. So with that said, y'all, man, hey, let's tap into this good music. Let's get started, y'all. Hope y'all vibing, riding. You're riding with the Friendship and Flow Show. Let's go. It's Lit 106, y'all. What I say? The ship.
Sorry, those things on the real are actually kind of funny.
Yeah, it works out.
All right, we got a reset. We got a 1 minute intro tease. So 1 minute intro tease, bestie breakdown. We got money moves, and we got later in the show
The group chat. Oh, no.
and Throwback Thursday. So, E, you want to cover this for a minute?
The 1 minute? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then you get to talk about your favorite Throwback Thursdays, at least at the end when you leave out.
Okay.
Ma, you got to reset the clock for 1 minute. At the bottom in the middle.
Yeah. Welcome back, guys. So let's talk about what's coming up. The bestie breakdown. Like I told you, we're going to talk about Chris Brown and all of his drama. And we're also going to talk about America's Next Top Model and the documentary that came out on Netflix. And I mean, honestly, it was probably one of the best documentaries I watched so far this year. Then we're going to talk about money moves. And I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I'm not good with my money. So every time this segment comes up, it is worth it for me. I'll be quiet because I'll be taking notes. And then coming up later, we're going to do the group chat trending topics with Jason Miller. I'm excited to see what we're talking about in that. Our group chat goes crazy. We talk about everything. And then also Throwback Thursdays, which is not my favorite thing, but we do what we got to do. So I'm probably not going to say nothing. Brittany not here to give us the right answer, but at the end of the day, we're going to make it happen. So stay tuned for more of the Friendship and Flow show. I'll be right back with Lit 106.
I love it. What's up, everybody? I started it all. Can nobody say friendship now? Friendship
Did I say that?
You kind of slurred it. I don't know. It was you get it out there.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to say it so much.
No. We need to say the friendship and flow show part. We just need to. I don't know what it was. We're good. We got. Yeah, you're good. We got the bestie breakdown 5 minute. So I'm gonna bring us or Ramon bring us in. Like, what's up? What's up, fan? What's up, friends? What's up, fan? Whatever. Hey, Erica, we got the bestie breakdown. What we got? Something like that.
5 minutes.
What's up, friends? We back with the Friendship and Flow show. We got this bestie breakdown. AE, what we got today?
Well, since Brittany's not here, I'm covering the bestie breakdown, so hopefully I do my girl some justice. But let's talk about Chris Brown. So I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but all over Instagram, it was a war between his last baby mom, because he got some baby moms, but his last baby mom, Diamond, and his current allegedly current baby mom. And essentially Diamond was coming to the table talking about the fact that I guess Chris Brown was saying, going at her baby. Let's start over because I got sidetracked. You sidetracked me talking about look at the camera. I know, but she was doing all of this.
Either one, pick one.
I know, but then I got thrown off. So, all right.
Just, yeah. Maud, bring it in, and then we rolling. It should probably a reset button on there.
Ma, you ready?
Mm-hmm. What's up, friends? We back with the Friendship and Flow show. Glad that y'all tapped in this Thursday evening. We're coming up with this bestie breakdown. Today we got E. E, what's going on?
Hey guys, I'm here with the bestie breakdown, standing in for my girl Brittany, and hopefully I do her justice. She's out with COVID, but I got you, girl. Okay. So first we're going to talk about Chris Brown. It's a lot of drama on the internet, and apparently he said he wasn't going to be beefing on the internet with everybody, but let me give y'all the tea. So first baby mom is Lovely's mom, Diamond. She was saying that Chris Brown was threatening her current relationship and her current guy. So then his new alleged baby mom, she ain't even announced that she's pregnant yet, but T is that she's pregnant, Jada Wallace. She comes in and she defends Chris Brown and basically says to Diamond that like Chris Brown is paying all your bills. He's like,
come on now.
Yeah, paying all your bills. But then Jada also said that if it wasn't for him, she would be nothing. So then Diamond comes back with the tea and says, is that true? You don't know yet because you haven't even had his baby. And she said that basically like Chris Brown don't even see his kid and he's like a deadbeat dad. So then Jada went back and forth. They going back and forth on the internet, crazy. And then Chris Brown comes in and says, I ain't playing with no internet games, and shut it all down. So I guess we'll see if one, Jada is having a baby with Chris Brown, and two, who's really like paying the bills for Diamond, either this new man that he laid out or maybe
Boy,
still
we
Chris
love some
Brown.
drama.
We love drama.
Come on, man.
Okay, so then there's Cam Newton. So I don't know if y'all heard, but he said that women who have more babies, their value decreases, which is crazy because if I'm not mistaken, he has 9 kids with like multiple different baby moms. So if anybody's decreasing, it is not just the women, but it's also the men. So it's crazy that he would say that.
I mean, his dollar up a little bit though.
His dollar might be up. It might be up, but I would just say that he has had a lot of crazy antics the last couple of months. So he probably should just hush it up a little bit, right? And then we got to also do a RIP for Eric Dane. I don't know if y'all know him, if y'all are Grey's Anatomy fans. I was a Grey's Anatomy girly.
Okay.
And it was McDreamy, which...
I don't think I've ever watched the episode of Grey's
You've
Anatomy.
never watched Grey's
Yeah,
Anatomy?
me neither. But
So y'all should binge it. But there's McSteamy, who died on Grey's Anatomy, which was already sad and tragic and one of the worst deaths on TV. And then he passed away this week with ALS.
Yep, ALS.
Okay.
So then a lot of celebrities came together and they actually were putting money towards the study and trying to find like cures and everything to fund this disorder. So I feel like everybody is sad, but like the girlies are sad on TikTok.
Can I jump back? Remember the ALS challenge when everybody was jumping ice buckets on themselves?
Oh my God, no, that's not good.
those freezing.
Yeah, remember that? That was a thing though. I remember that. I remember like
But the crazy part is he's only come out with this diagnosis like not even a year ago.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
he's already
probably-
passed, and he passed away on his 20-year appearance of Grey's Anatomy. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, it's just a crazy, sad RIP. I really loved him. He was actually McSteamy to me. And then last but not least, the America's Next Top Model documentary came out.
Right.
And it is causing so much of an uproar because Tyra Banks did not, like literally at all, I just finished it yesterday, but she did not apologize for the craziness. When I say craziness, let me tell y'all, because y'all probably didn't even watch
Yeah,
it
we don't
because y'all
watch
are
it.
men. But it was like the best show that came out on TV. I watched it all the time, every series, every season.
Okay, give
Remember
us the
Eva,
deets.
right?
Rape was on there.
Rape?
Yeah, someone got raped on the television show. Literally.
Oh, wow.
Literally on the screen.
By who?
By one of the other models. Or it was a model got raped by the person, the guy that was driving her around the city. And then there was blackface. There were eating disorders. They pulled out someone's teeth and like fixed her gap on national TV.
How do you fix a gap? Ramon, you went to
In
gap
one,
fix?
if you ask Tyra, she will be able to do it, but she won't apologize. Then they announced that she's coming out with her. The 25th season is coming out. She's bringing it back. She literally is. I'm not joking. Tyra might be literally cuckoo for
Yikes.
So
Dang, Tyra.
it's so much tea, and everybody is in an uproar because as a girl, you know, you watched that show and you were like really into it.
Yep.
But now it's like when you look back at it, it's like it's giving crazy. It's giving crazy. So that's all of the bestie breakdown that I have today. You know, it's crazy out here, but stay tuned and follow us more for Lit 106.
Let's get to my man Cam. Like,
No, we're good.
We
You're
good, we good.
But you good.
But it's every time, don't turn it because that's where I lose my joint. Okay.
What you about to say about Cam?
yeah,
Wait,
I
we
think
got-
there's some
we're gonna-
truth to what Cam got to say though.
I think so too.
I think it's tough.
What
I
the
think it's so
fuck?
fair. But
I said I wasn't gonna curse.
no,
Well,
that's
you on
all
the pod
good.
now. You good.
Like, you in a good lane. Because when you think about it, a woman's responsibility, and I hate to say this out loud, but it is what it is. Traditionally, women are the ones that take care of kids, right?
Traditionally.
And if a man is pursuing you, he wants his time. You know what I mean?
Nigga,
And
if you got 9 kids, you don't have no time either. So shut the hell He cannot. Pause. He cannot be telling other women that got multiple kids when he got 9 kids by multiple women that they can't have no kids.
He's not saying they can't have kids. He said
I
the
really
value.
be holding you down. I be on your side. I be on your side, but right
He
now,
said the value goes down the more kids you have.
yeah, the value is crazy. His value is going down too. He's paying out all this money to all 9 of these kids.
That's one person. But we talking about overall from his perspective, from a man's point of view. The more kids you have, the less interested I'm in you.
But he didn't say that it's that. He said how many kids? Wait, he said
the more kids you have, the more kids a woman have, her value decreases.
The point he was making was that how can a man love you and all of those kids? That's what he said. That was the follow up.
I hear you.
You're saying to me, that's crazy. You're saying to me as a man with your own kids that you couldn't love a woman who had 3 or 4 kids.
It's going to be tough.
Why?
Because
it's a lot of kids.
Fall in love.
Yeah, and you gotta love them kids too.
Now here's the thing.
You gotta love the kids too.
You got to.
You're saying this. You don't have no kids. You're not even in this conversation.
That makes me the topic of the conversation.
No.
Empirically, if you were doing an experiment, he's a person you have to
Pause. No, because we're talking about a man saying this who has 9 kids. It's not about no.
But he's speaking.
I do understand the logic, but we're not talking about. You're missing the point. We're talking about Cam Newton saying this.
We are, but he's speaking from a perspective of men.
That a woman with multiple kids in society is not looked at as less than women with no kids.
No, that is a fact. No, that's a fact. I'm not taking that away from a person, from this man to look at because from a man who has no kids saying that is one thing. From a man who has 9 kids saying it is diabolical. So that's the stance I'm coming from.
He can just be speaking on behalf.
He can't speak on behalf of nothing. He got 9 kids with 9 baby moms.
We get that point. So somebody else would have.
Yes, if you would have said it, I would be like,
all right, so let's talk about it if I said it.
The problem is that Cam Newton is saying
yes, my problem is Cam Newton.
You need to explore because that's fucking crazy.
Why is that crazy?
Because you're not defending women. You're defending the fact that Cam Newton is saying it, not that women don't have value of multiple
I'm saying
kids.
that I can see why a man with no kids would think that that's a lot to take on and her value has decreased.
Okay.
I can understand that. I'm saying no man that's sowing his wild... It's like Nick Cannon coming out and being like, you got too many kids. That decreases your value. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
I agree with you 100% coming
That's
from
all I'm
Cam
saying.
Newton. I was just saying on the actual conversation and topic of...
Yeah, we were tripping off of the statement. You're tripping off.
I'm tripping off who's saying it because niggas like him should keep his mouth
Ma, what
shut.
you got on that? Did you go ahead and get in there? She was letting
Sorry,
you live.
I didn't let you live. I didn't.
No. And it's because of things. It's a few things you said. Yeah. A man who's going to take on that responsibility of all those kids, right? It's just impossible for me to love 7 kids that are not my own initially. I can grow into the love of them the same way I can grow into loving a woman. But here's the reality. If I'm a man, I got my job and I got all these other things going on. Cam Newton, he got his hand in the podcast, he ain't sports anchor, all this other thing. He's doing stuff in the community. When he finally has free time, he probably wants to spend all that time with a woman. So to him, or even a regular man, right? Jay got his hand in a lot of stuff. Woman, I just want all of you. I'm not trying to share you with all them kids. So to me, your value kind of just
hold on. Let me piggyback.
Wait. Let me ask a question. Erica, do you feel the type of way because you also have children?
Yes.
And you're single?
And I'm single, and I got 2 baby dads.
Is it possible for you to remove yourself from that thought?
Yes.
And just be
because
is what he's saying possible?
Yes, well, here's what I'm saying. I think that the problem is not that the woman value decreases or that the man can't. I don't think that the problem is like loving all of the kids. I think that the woman, let's use me. I'm not looking for a man to come in and love my kids instantaneously. I'm not looking for that. And I'm also not looking for a man to come in and be the dad to my children. They already got dads. I'm only looking for the man to come in and be worried about me.
Yeah.
Most single moms that got their hair screwed on right and who have dads that are in the picture are only looking for the man to love on her. She don't need them to love on her kids. That's already covered. So that's what I'm saying. This whole thing that he said, dumb, because that's not what I'm looking for. Period.
All right. So I'm gonna we're gonna close it out. We're gonna close it out. But this is my perspective or insight on this.
Yeah.
It's not only just, like Ma said, falling in love with the woman and things of that nature, but you also saying like the women can love you back. Them kids might not love you back. I've dated women with kids that don't, not even 7. You could go with 3, 4, whatever. Them kids could be in a stage where you may have dated, let's say, multiple men, and the last one didn't treat you well. So now every dude that comes in, they have their guard up, right? Mm-hmm. Now you got to do that with 2, 3, maybe 4 kids, and now that you gonna love me back, but that child does not have to love me back, and that could be an ongoing battle of like you and that child having disrespect, you trying to insert yourself to help discipline and parent, because even though you're not looking for a dad, at some point you fall into that role. And hold on, you had your segment and you wasted it all on Cam Newton, so it's my turn. So, but what I'm saying is now that child may not respond to you the same way. And it's a lot that comes with it. And then the only other thing is, even though, let's say you got multiple baby daddies, right? The kids can love you. Some of these baby daddies not moving on. And the second you move on, it's time for him to recharge his life and get it back together. Now I got to deal with him, the kids, and all this other stuff.
Let me close out my segment. And no, let me close this out. Because I want to, and y'all going to like what I say. Y'all going to like what I'm saying. All of that goes back to the woman being responsible, having her head on straight, and being able to take ownership and control of her situation. If you have a good woman, i.e. me, and she can put both of her baby daddies in check, me, she can make sure that her kids are respectful and got their head on to right and know how to respect the man that's in her life, me. So make sure that her kids are also not meeting every man that you're dating. My kids have only met 2 men, my ex-husband, and shout out to Phil, because he brought a ring. Only men my kids ever met were men that purchased rings for me.
Okay.
Other than that, that's it.
Okay, I can respect that point.
It means that what I'm trying to say in this segment is that if the woman's head is screwed on right, her value is not decreased. If anything, her value has increased. She maybe has made mistakes in her past, or things have not worked out, but that does not decrease who she is as a woman. And no nigga with 9 kids and 19 baby moms should be talking about the decrease in value of a black woman ever.
Okay,
so shut him down.
I'm 100% agreeing with you on that.
Cam.
And
19 is a size.
He probably do.
Exactly. All right, we got to reset over there.
That was a good segment.
We got one minute. We got 1 minute.
And then we got to, I was trying to say before we tag teamed out of it is that we have another bestie breakdown to go back to that. But that's fine. Okay.
We can go back to Chris Brown, or you can come up with something else. Oh no! And you got what's the name to go into?
I know. I'm not going back to it's fine.
No. That's this is Throwback Thursday. We got 1 minute.
I'm just saying next segment. I just want to be.
No. Next segment is Money Moves.
Yeah, Money Moves.
After that, it's Throwback and Money Moves.
Oh, yeah, Throwback first. Okay.
Yes. So Throwback and then Money Moves.
Yes, right.
I.e. me.
That's cute. That's all right. That's good. Put your own ad out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
What's up, friends? Welcome back to the Friendship and Flow Show. I'm your host, Just Jason Miller, and now it's time for our Throwback Thursday trivia. Yes. Hey, Erica loves our Throwback Thursday trivia. I got Maud and Erica, and I'm going to stomp them because they just don't know music that well. All right, y'all, let's get right into it. This 2010 anthem marked the arrival of Toronto rapper
Drake.
who was transitioning from an actor to a superstar. All right?
Drake.
The beat is dramatic, the energy is confident, the hook feels like a declaration. The title is one simple word that signals dominance. All right, this artist is obviously best known for his actor in teen drama in his biggest world. What is the name of this song?
Is the song on Views?
I don't know which album it's on.
Oh,
come on! It was like the hit
Me later.
anthem that Drake dropped. Come on,
Drake.
Here we go.
Drake.
Time. You cheating? How you gonna cheat right here?
Drake.
Let's go. All right, y'all. The song is Drake Over, man. Tune in. Y'all suck at this.
Okay, but is that?
It is over.
I was
It is over.
I was in Drake, and it was actually the nigga other nigga with the dreads.
Future?
No.
Oh no, he's not from Canada.
From Canada?
From Canada.
Who? I don't know him.
I'm trying to think.
The dude who sings.
Not The Weekend.
The Weeknd.
The Weekend. No.
They from the same.
Yeah. But
At least I knew it was Drake.
No, okay.
you didn't put The Weekend on?
No,
Oh,
I knew it was
on.
Drake. That's I get a half a point.
Toronto Raptor, yeah.
Well, when you said actor, I was like, oh, it's that nigga.
Okay, money moves.
Money moves. Time to get your money right with these money moves. All right.
Yeah, works better.
Welcome back, friends. You're tuned into the Friendship and Flow show on Lit 106, y'all. Hey, it's time to get your money right with these money moves. And today's money move is, are you prepared for your family's death or your own death? All right, not here to be negative or anything like that, but you got to prepare to be responsible, right? We insure our cars, we insure our phone, we insure our houses and everything like that. But are we insuring ourselves for the inevitable, right? We're all going to go one day. We all know what happens. I bring this topic up because as a real estate agent, I run into a lot of situations and scenarios where people call me and say, hey, I've just inherited my parents' house or my mom and dad's house, but I don't know how to claim it. And they're giving me issues on it. They're saying I'm going to probate. I have a will, but the will says that the house does go to me. And I asked them, what does the will say? I've had one will come to me and it was like, basically my jewelry goes to my sister, my cars go to my cousin, and everything else goes to my son. And that everything else is very vague. So when it's time to go to court, the probate and the will, they're looking at like, what is everything? Right. What is under there, right? Because the will was just very vague. It wasn't prepped properly. And I see this a lot in the black community and the black culture where we're not prepared. We're prepared for everything. We're prepared to look good. We're prepared to have a Mercedes-Benz, get the Birkin bag, do all of these things. And we are moving steps towards assets in our future as far as properties, but we're not passing it down correctly. And we're obviously not helping our generations that are to come to help us pass on the next legacy. So it's very important, y'all. The money mover today is, are you setting yourself up and your family up for success? And we're going to talk about trust and wills and just prepping your assets for later. So just open it up to you all. You know, what do you all know about, you know, your will, your trust? Do y'all have a will or trust, life insurance? What are we talking about here?
Sadly, not yet. And it's sad though, because I've seen people our age pass away unexpected. And I wonder, like, was there any preparations in place? You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I don't have anything set up yet, but yeah, I think it's an unfortunate situation.
Definitely gonna get you set up, Ma. We gotta get you set up. What about you, E?
Yeah, I have life insurance and all of that, but I don't have like a written out will, like a proper one. But I also think about, like, for myself, I'm rebuilding since my divorce, and like I have things broken out in like 3 month span. So like currently money moves, I'm trying to work on my credit. And then the next phase is like my life insurance and my will and all of that.
I always say it's very important. Like me, I already have my trust and will already set up. I had it up for a while. All my assets, they know exactly where they're going if something was to change or whatever the case is. So I'm set up. I know my parents are, my mom is set up at least, and most of my family is, but passing this on to others and bringing this real conversation up, because I see families fall apart when this house, you know, it's time to separate this house and these assets. And now they're just fighting over everything, not understanding that, hey, this could have been divvied up already and set up for success, or not even divvied up and somebody swoops in on a probate or on a type of lien and snatches your family's whole legacy right there because you didn't just do the small things of preparing. You have, you know, other people that are in the wealth and financial area. Shout out to Khadijah Corey. Shout out to my girl Ronnie Bell, my man, who else? Donovan Gaspar. They're all in the insurance space and the life, you know, wealth space. But you got to have somebody that's helping you prepare for the future, because we're failing ourselves. And again, people are dropping at 21, 61, 81. You got to be ready.
Jay, you said something. What do you mean by somebody coming in and snatching it up?
So if you don't have your a trust in place already with all your assets going into a trust, one, you may have a will, but even if you have a home or something like that, it automatically goes to probate, and somebody can step in and claim ownership to that home. And if they can provide actual documentation that they have ownership to it, they could give you they could claim the home or they can give you a real run for your money to, cause problems in general. So, and that could be a simple lien. That could be a lot of things that can run issues. But again, protecting your assets correctly is the most important thing. You've put all of this time and money into purchasing a home and getting yourself together and doing this for your children in their future. And even if it's just like, your house, it could be stocks, it could be whatever you have. But you did all of this, not just for yourself. You did this for your legacy and future, just for you to what? Have it swindle away? The last thing I'm going to say is, are you having these conversations with your lineage? What to do, what happens when I pass on, whether they're kids, adults, having these conversations.
Yeah. It's one sad thing I heard, this is from a coworker. So the grandmother, it was her house. So then you got, the next generation and then the third generation. So as she was getting older, obviously, relatives ain't show up while she was sick. Long story short, when it came time for her to pass away, cousins popped up out of nowhere. We won our stuff got domestic. Folk got arrested. But yeah, it get ugly when nothing's set up, bro. Yep. But we'll have a lot more coming back after these hits on Lit 106.
Love it, love it. Yeah, man, it's real, dog. I literally had that case and scenario happen like this past 2 or 3 weeks. I think I've had 4 different clients come to me with similar situations, and some worse than others, and others in situations. Another one that we didn't touch on, just with the will situation, is tax liens. People pay off their houses and think they own their houses, and they pass this on to their kids and like, oh, I'm good. But you still owe taxes. And once them taxes add up, you got to pay them like immediately, because I myself as an investor, I'll buy tax lien properties. I'll go buy a tax lien property, pay that $50,000 that you owe, and just wait for you to just settle. And once it clears, go evict you. I just took your house is worth $700,000-800,000. I just got it for $50,000.
Oh, wow.
But again, you got to know how to protect your assets. So that's definitely something we'll dive into, more into other segments and get in there. But we're going to bring some more financial planners in here and things that I think for y'all can learn. But man, protect your assets, dog. It's super important. That's just on a low level. Get a trust and will. And again, like I said, we're not on that set anymore, but you can go to trustandwill.com and literally just set up your whole thing. Just trustandwill.com and at least have all of that set and packaged and sent over to you. And then you'll have a digital login version that you can give to a family member that they can log in and get it. And then you have the actual hard copies. And then the beauty is that the hard copy is a hard copy. You can always go in online and update it.
Right.
I've taken some people out of my will and things like that, but that's important, y'all.
Am I in your will?
Make sure that you file the will with the courthouse.
Yeah.
You've updated your will.
I'm not mistaken. I think they do that. They do that. You can pay them to do that for you, but
file with the court.
It ain't official.
I'm just trying to make sure that I'm in your will.
You in the will of this the will of this podcast.
That's crazy.
What we got? We got the remainder of the 3-minute bestie breakdown.
All right.
Bring it back, and then we can close out. So you're gonna bring back up the bestie breakdown and the last parts that you want to touch on, and we just all banter it really quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna
give
do
our
Chris Brown.
perspective. All right. You gonna bring it back?
Yeah, I'm bringing it back.
Okay, ready?
3 minutes, Mom. All right, guys, welcome back. So we're going to talk about this Chris Brown drama. So I don't know if I laid it out for y'all good enough in the bestie breakdown, but essentially, like, they're going back and forth, basically saying Chris Brown is like kind of like a deadbeat, which is kind of weird because I be seeing his kids like with him all the time.
And I think it's hard to be. I mean, the man on tour and things, he got it like it's tough to be that type of dad.
It's tough to be like a celebrity dad in that space, but also like I feel like let's talk about this. What qualifies a person as a deadbeat technically? Because I feel like it depends, right, on like your lifestyle that you lead. Like, are you a deadbeat if you providing for me to take care of your kids 100% and you're working crazy? Even
with Cam Newton and Chris Brown, it's hard to be a deadbeat when you got millions and millions of dollars and your baby mamas are getting these crazy $40,000 a month checks.
Yeah,
it ain't too many deadbeat
celebrity dad. I mean, you can Future. Love Future, love him down. But Future is, I would say, like a deadbeat dad. I don't think that he's paying any checks or nothing to Sierra, right?
Right.
But I do feel like somebody like Chris Brown taking his kids on tour with him when he can, having these elaborate birthday parties, paying the mom. It's hard to be like, oh, you a deadbeat.
Right.
And I think our culture has, especially in a black culture, which is so sad. It's like one of the things that I hate as a single mom. Like I can't stand putting these bad titles on our black men when it's really just your bitterness. I think women like use their bitterness to say, oh, he's a deadbeat, instead of looking at the facts.
Or he's not there every second, every moment. Like, y'all are separated. It is what it is. You're taking on a majority of the time, and he's taking on a majority of the money. You know what I'm saying? So he's spending less time, but he is spending time, but he's spending a lot of money, and vice versa. So it's kind of time versus money.
Yeah, I feel... you got something to say, Mom?
Yeah, Matt, but I was just thinking, Matt, also, I think when you bring all of these different baby moms in, there is a little bit of competitiveness that kicks in. Oh, I saw you posting that child. You ain't going to come go get this child. And it's like, come on, that's unnecessary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You knew what it was when you said that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we can say, I would say this, like, as my first son, his dad, for lack of a better term, was a deadbeat. But I never want my son to look, I don't want to give my son that perception. I want my son to get older and make his own decision on what his dad was and wasn't. As a moms, I just think that we should encourage our kids and encourage their dads and give space and open spaces for them to come back and, you know, be there for their children in whatever capacity versus tearing them down and all of that. I think we got to, as women, just use our brains a little bit and give these men some grace, because at the end of the day, we got to switch the narrative for our black men.
Thank you, E.
You're welcome. You know, I'll be trying. All right. Stay tuned for more with the Lit 106 family and the Friendship and Flow show.
That part.
This girl, we gonna get these out.
I did better.
No,
I did better.
You did a lot better. You didn't let me get into it. All I said was this girl, and she said, ah! I'm like, chill. Now
I'm
you did.
trying.
I was gonna say, this girl, you're getting better.
Yeah.
Oh my God, trouble.
Because we've been doing the show more.
What?
The shit's going smooth.
No, it's just get more.
Production standpoint.
Well,
Only get better with time. All right, we about to go into hour 2, intro 2:30. Erica, I already know what
We're
you.
not doing the 1 minute 30 hour one.
Oh yeah. My bad. We just did the Bessie. We just did the Bessie breakdown. Okay, my bad. We got the 1 minute, hour 30.
you can do that. I've been
Reset.
talking a lot.
Yeah, running them lips. What is it? What is using? What you say? Our tongues in our mouths.
You know what it was? It's because the prayer that I say every day before I do my Bible study is, give me the tongue of a ready writer. The word, like, it's a scripture.
I like it though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know exactly where you're saying it from, and many times before churches, have said it. It's just we're in this era. We're in an era now.
You know what?
We're just immature as fuck.
Yes, it's immature.
All right, 1 minute 30, 1 minute on the set, and I know we got 30 over. So y'all will be able to banter back and forth, kind of recap, but we're not going to focus on the hour. We're just going to focus on some of the things we touched on. All right. What's up, friends? You're back with the Friendship and Flow show on Lit 106, y'all. Hey, if you've been riding with us, we done already kicked off a few good things. We done had the Bessie breakdown, talking about your boy Cam Newton and devaluing of the women if you got too many kids. We got Chris Brown and his baby mama's going at it. Who's the best baby mama? Then we got, then we had some money moves, man. Talking about, are you prepared for when you're passing, or somebody in your family passing, and are their assets protected? Are you protecting the assets? And then up next, we got a dog named Easy with my boy Ramad. We also got the group chat. We talking about 50 Cent locking people out, and the Dollar Tree joke about getting canceled for Dollar Tree jokes and things of that nature. We got the hard truth. We got a lot coming up, y'all. But overall, man, what y'all take away real quick from what we did so far?
My takeaway is give these black men some grace. It's the end of Black History Month. Come on, y'all.
Okay, I can dig it. Definitely need some grace.
And ladies, if you want to keep high value on the market, keep your legs closed.
Wow. That's absolutely incredible.
Be on that VC, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, not the VC. Hey, no, but really though.
What?
Hey, I don't know. I mean, listen, I feel like personally, people with kids should date people with kids. It's a good family. You already
Stop
blended
putting us in these
that.
boxes.
I ain't putting you in no boxes. I'm saying
Jesus
it's a lot of single men that want
kids
to
are a
have
blessing.
women with kids. I'm not saying that either. And I've been a stepdaddy. Either way, y'all. Hey, you tuned into the Friendship and Flow show, y'all. We'll be right back.
You know what?
Mine was worse than me.
Yeah, that was crazy. Birth control.
Yeah. He said, keep your legs closed. Keep your legs closed. We get on BC. Nah, he said BC. We got to.
You know what it is. You know what the problem is.
You by yourself?
I'm alone.
We gotta get you, girl.
I want intro.
Yep, 2:30 intro. We got
Jamal,
2:30 intro, so we got a longer cap on this one, longer segment. I'm gonna pass this around. Let's recap a little bit and get ready because Adult Ain't Easy is what's after that, I believe. What's the first segment? Adult Ain't Easy. So you gonna give us a segment, like a slight segment of towards the end of that, and get a good closeout as you get under the 10-second mark. Get ready to 10, 5, 4, and close
We'll
this
be
out.
back more with lit after this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Friendship. You listening to the Friendship and Flow show on Lit 106. You know, you're listening to type of vibes and things like that. So,
Just switch up the intros too. What's up, guys, and all that. We got to do something.
I got you.
Friends.
It's 2:30 this time, so we're going into 30 seconds red negative. All right, 30 seconds red negative. Ready with y'all.
Okay.
You're listening to the Friendship and Flow show live on Lit 106. I'm your host, Jason Miller, and I'm tapped in with the friends here. I got Easy E, and I got my man, Ramon Powell, y'all. Hey, we've been covering some mean topics already, y'all. We got Chris Brown and all his baby mamas having the competition of baby mamas out here.
It's just crazy. Give that man some grace. We want him in the Super Bowl.
Breezy alone.
Hey, and then we got your man Cam Newton telling me apparently that women lose value the more kids they have. That was a good debate we had, y'all. So I mean, what's your thoughts on that? Fellas, chime in. Ladies already know what y'all gonna say, so I don't know. But
ladies,
hey,
stick
tap
together
in with us on the social medias, all on Friendship and Flow, and let us know what y'all think of that as well, y'all. But we got some more coming up. We also talked about Tyra Banks and what was it, America's Next Top Model?
Oh my God, yes. America's Next Top Model documentary came out and the tea is hot, okay? It was like crazy. There were assaults. She was pulling people's teeth, black face, white face, all the different types of color faces. It was just crazy. And no apology yet from Tyra. We're still waiting on that.
Hey, that's already intense enough, man. So if you didn't tap in with that, y'all, make sure y'all recap that with the you check in with us after this on the Friendship and Flow podcast. But up next, man, we got my man Ramon. We got Adult Ain't Easy. We got the best. No, we got the What's the Tea with E. I'm sorry, we got the What's the Tea with E. We got Adult Ain't Easy. We got the group chat, y'all. We bringing the group chat obviously to the radio. Let you know what we talking about. We got some segments on there. Your man 50 Cent locking people out of their house. Actually, not even just locking them out. He bought it, then locked them out. So he did his big one. But the best troll ever, man. I got to shout out to
That's
50
my
Cent,
man.
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, hold you.
It's a different level of petty. He does it very well, y'all.
And you know what? I look for that like I look for TMZ. Like that's the first place I go when I log into my social media.
Nah, he's the king of it, man. So Mod, what can we look forward to as we get ready for the the Mod set moment coming out?
Oh yeah, man. And Jay, with that Adult Ain't Easy element, man, it's gonna be talking about, man, just a challenging thing that I went through over the past few months.
Okay.
And I'm really growing out of this bad habit of this I'll do it myself mentality, because the long term, that's just not healthy and it leads to burnout. But yeah.
I love that, man. Hey, Adult Ain't Easy. I love Adult Ain't Easy segment because it really, adulting is really not easy. They didn't give us no handbook, no pamphlet, nothing. Just threw us out there. You know what I'm saying? Just
Absolutely.
18, now it's time. Hey, so you're tuned in to Lit 106, y'all. It's the Friendship and Flow show. We'll be right back.
Kilts.
Yes.
Adult
Ain't Easy.
4 minutes Adult Ain't Easy.
Adult Ain't Easy, man. So you bringing us in?
Okay.
And I mean,
Taking
the
us
close
out.
out, yeah, it's potentially up to you. It's just seeing where we at. But you got Adult Ain't Easy. 4 minutes.
Friends, we're back on Friendship and Flow show. Right now, we're going to get locked in with Adulting Ain't Easy. And in this segment, y'all know we talk about just the maturity process and how there were certain things in life that nobody ever prepared us for. We had to learn on the fly, and some lessons are harder than others. So guys, y'all know, y'all been seeing me in some crutches a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting old, y'all. Like in 2025, I got injured about 4 different times. Just doing basic workout stuff. You know, I got Solomon. I was taking him through some football this past fall, trying to get him ready. And I'm over here trying to teach him, yo, Solomon, this is how you do this drill like this. Next thing you know, like a couple days later, I got the ice pack on my leg and I'm just limping around the house. And it's embarrassing because I'm trying to teach my son this game that I grew up playing. And I can't even fully demonstrate how these moves go because I've Father Time has kicked in, right? And so I'm talking to y'all about me getting injured. And so this situation that recently happened, November 9th, my car's parked on the side of the road and it gets totaled. Cool. Lifing, right? Couple weeks later, you know, I'm in the process of just getting some rentals and stuff like that. I don't work too far from my job, so I can kind of get on the scooter, go back and forth to work. But, you know, picking up Solomon is a challenge, you know, because I got to go get a rental. So when I went to my Turo account, which was not active for like a year and a half, Turo let me know I had an outstanding balance because apparently I got a speeding ticket on somebody else's car that I never paid, right? So I submitted the money to get my rental. Turo said, give me that. And then they said, as of this moment, your account is deactivated. So they got their money.
And they closed you out.
Never gave me a chance. And Turo is an easy, quick rental. Because, you know, when you go through like Enterprise, these other places, they want like a $400 deposit and all this. And I just be thinking that's unnecessary. But anyway, I found myself in a situation that I do not like being in. And that's asking people for help. Y'all know how it is as kids. Your mom used to tell you when you got to turn the TV off, when the lights go off, how long you can be on the phone. And so our mentality growing up as a kid was what? Man, I can't wait to get on my own. Then I can do whatever I want. But sometimes when you get older in life, you think you can do what you want until life starts lifing, right? And so when I have my car, y'all, like it was the most uncomfortable feeling trying to text people, like, who can you really depend on, right? Like, and you think about how often we've just been so self-reliant. You never know, like, who you're going to turn to until you're in a situation where you got to turn to them. So I'm going through my phone like, who can I text? And so I'm reaching out to people, trying to tell them my story. But I was grateful because, you know, people stepped in and really helped me out. But the real kicker is when I got injured and I was on them crutches. I mean, like, guys, I went to work. I came back home. Next thing you know, like, I couldn't even walk. I had to order some crutches online. I'm crawling around the house, and I couldn't do simple stuff like go to the grocery store and get water. So I'm back in another situation where I need people. And so what I saw in that process, y'all, as much anxiety as I had just growing up in my childhood, just being disappointed, I realized one of the reasons why I hate reaching out to people is because I hate being let down. And so in this past like 3 months, y'all, I feel like God's really been breaking me of that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I know it was my story, but man, what about y'all though? Like, are y'all the type that don't have no problem asking people for help? Or are y'all the type that's like, that's the last thing I want to do?
I love that, Bond. Hey, that was an amazing adult ain't easy moment because I think we all go through this as adults and really not want to depend on somebody, but we're dependent on somebody regardless. So, hey, how's that going for you, man? Adult ain't easy. Talk to us on the Friendship and Flow show. We'll be right back. I love it. That was good.
Well, I was going to say
Yeah.
that I get it because I feel like since I've moved back home and had to be at my parents', bro, you don't even understand. They're not even doing anything.
Yep.
They're not doing nothing to me. I mean, like randomly, like I went out on Sunday, sent the text, because you know they be worried. So I sent the text like, I'm not coming home. Cool. The next day, when are you coming home? We haven't heard from you. Where are you? And I'm like, bro, I get it. You're just worried because, you know, I'm still their daughter. I'm a girl, like all the things. But I'm 40, bro. I'm freaking 40. Like, I just feel like I'm in a space right now that is like, I have not answered to my parents in like, I don't even know how long. And definitely haven't lived at home for 10 years. So it's like, it's uncomfortable to like have to be back in that space where you're relying on them. Like I can't, like nothing. My mother came home the other day. It was like, wash the dishes. I wanted to be like, who are you talking to?
It's her house.
Right.
I'm like, come on. No. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, now I feel you. And that's like you said, the really that space of being so independent. And then now you have to be codependent, right? Or someone and not knowing who to call. And I am the king of suffering from that where I'm so used to being disappointed, so used to not having to ask for somebody, just always going to get it on my own, where if I'm put in a situation to ask for something, it's one of the hardest things ever to do.
Yeah.
Like you really got to look through your phone and say, okay, who am I going to submit to enough to reach out to them and say, you know what, I'm going through a situation. I only need, you know, whatever the case may be. can you help me? Because at the end of the day, that person can still not help you, and now they know all your business.
Exactly.
And now they know your business.
That's the kill.
And then
That's
you
a
like,
fact.
I gotta move on to the next person. So it's really a matter of trusting the friends that you're asking or family that you're asking. But that's sometimes the hard part too.
But I also think that like the real thing is it's just pride. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get to a certain age and now you like feel like you should be at a certain place. Like even with me with telling before the pod started and I was saying that I need to fix my credit. I want to buy a house and all of this stuff. Like my pride has me not wanting to go to Jason to be like, let me do this. But the reality is I'm at a certain age where like, come on, girl, get your life together. So it's like, and not even just come and get your life together, but you feel like you should be at a certain place. And the reality of all of that too is like, the older you get, the more life comes at you. So it's okay to like have, like for me, a divorce that kind of set me back, or a relocation that sets you back, or a car accident that sets you back. Like we have to be mindful that life is coming at us hard. It's okay to like take our pride and put it to the side to get the help we need. Cause we're gonna need help regardless. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna be 90 and
What's
still
that?
needing help.
Friends.
Yup.
How
many of us have them?
Literally. No, but
Actually,
really.
don't have none because I'm not even in your will.
Oh my God, bro. What? Tell me. I ain't even gonna entertain this. Anyway,
You know what the Bible says about friendship?
Yeah, you know how many friends I would have to put in my will?
No, I'm your real friend. The Bible says that friendship is a covenant. So when a covenant is a blood bond, that means that your real friends you would die for.
Exactly.
So are you dying and you're not leaving me nothing? We're not real friends. That's just what the Bible. That's Bible.
That's cyber.
You know what? This is the same person that was ready to cut me off for her
Don't
last.
bring that up. Don't bring that up on this pod.
for her last situation. All of a sudden, I'm going to leave her all of my benefits. That's the delusion.
Run it
kicking
back,
in.
Jamal. Come
hold
on.
All right, y'all. My bad. We gonna be right back because I got a party break.
Here we go.
No, you don't gotta pee.
Man. Listen, I don't move my camera.
I cannot believe
There
you
we
would
go.
say that on a pod.
That's all right.
What a day. Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like I feel like it's pride and vulnerability. Like honestly.
Nah, you hit
Yeah.
it. You hit it spot on. And
Cause I'm the same way. Like I look at my life. Well, more so like literally when I had to get the divorce because like I left with nothing, like not a job, not a house, nothing. I had nothing.
Wow.
And it was hard for me to come to my parents to be like, I didn't even ask them for nothing. I just was like, I need to move here. I'm for the summer while I'm between getting a job. And I lived in my parents' house for the summer, still commuting to my new job in Philly. Ooh. And I really just had to like grin and bear it. And I had a little bit of money to my name, and then I was able to find an apartment and all of that, but I never asked for a dime.
Yep.
But in all honesty, I should have, because then I probably would be in a better space now than I am, if I would have asked for some help.
And to your point, that was the perspective that was getting me. I was sitting there, like, matter of fact, it was like a week ago, and I had the option to
Of course you do.
We still recording though, so we
We are.
get a rental and put like a deposit down, or ask my brother, who clearly goes to work every day and doesn't use his car. He lives in the city. And I was torn, like, to Jason's point, and that's another thing that triggers something for me, bro. I hate people knowing my business, right?
Yeah,
It makes you
that's what
feel
I'm saying.
so
It's
vulnerable.
little. It makes you feel little too. Like I feel little.
And because then it's like, it can lead to questions like, man, what's up with your money, bro? Why you ain't got money sitting to the side to just get a new whip and all like this? And then you got to feel like you got to ask all these questions.
Yeah.
So I reached out to my brother. I just was like, man, you know what? Bump it. I hit my brother up. He was like, yeah, bro, of course. And I was like, because another thing too, which is weird, it's this invisible resistance in your mind.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you've never put pressure on nobody.
Right.
So you really don't know who's ready. Like, dog, I'm here for you whenever you want.
Yeah.
And that's...
It's like you've never used that get out of jail free card.
Right.
You just collected them up and like, because people have come to me all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just in the third. And I've never been one of those people. Like when people come to me or people come to others and ask for stuff, I've never been comfortable doing it. So I'd be like, how you so comfortable like asking people for money or help? I'd be like, bro, it's like pulling teeth. I'd be like, bro, I will go live outside before I, like, they'd be like, bro, why you living outside? Man, I couldn't let my pride aside. That's really what it comes down to. Nah, for sure. Whenever you locked in good with Maul, we good.
And we back with What's the Tea?
What's the Tea with E? So E, you got a 5 minute. You gonna lead us in?
Yeah, I'll do it. True. Let me get some water because I feel like I'm talking a lot. I've just been chatting.
But you got some quality stuff to say today, other than the Cam Newton stuff.
You do, but sometimes you ain't running no laps today, so I like that.
I know. That's not just on the pod. That's in my real life. I do that too.
It was just like, E, bring it back. You just running.
My sister is telling me that all the time. Okay. Maul, we ready when you're ready. Welcome back, guys. Now it is What's the Tea with E. And today I just kind of want to talk about something we kind of hit on last week where we were talking about ghosting and dating. But there is some real life ghosting in friendships as well. People all over the internet have always talked about, is ghosting, right or wrong, and what, if should you be doing it, right? But let's be real. There are relationships and friendships that stretch so long they become like exhausting and kind of draining and eventually unhealthy. And I guess the thing I want to talk about is, in friendships, when do we know when there's the right moment to either let the relationship go, when there's red flags, and if letting the relationship go is worth a conversation versus ghosting. And I'm going to give a little snippet. I've had relationships in the last couple of years that I feel like have seasoned themselves out. Like, I've went through different changes in my life and have been, evolving, especially the older you get, like your battery for certain things kind of runs low.
Facts.
And I'm the type of girl, full transparency, that will kind of just get like worn out of a friendship, and I'll just like let them back up off me. Like, I won't give them conversation. I won't ask them to go out. If they ask me, I'll just be like, oh no, I'm too busy. But in therapy, I've learned that how can you expect that person, if you don't really have any hatred towards them, there's no beef, how do you expect that person to become a better version of themselves if you're just continuously having people in their life ghosting them out of relationships? So it changed my perception of like, is ghosting a friendship good versus is it good to have those hard conversations with your friend to exit out?
I think that's really good. I think that is, to touch on a few things that you talked about. One, knowing when a friendship is no longer of value, right? And at the end of the day, relationships and friendships, they're all our ships that are supposed to take you somewhere, right? And carry you. So therefore, some ships come to a dock and it's nothing else you can do. We've all been in those friendships where it's a point in your life where, you know what? This is it. We don't service each other anymore. And it's tough because you may still service them, but they no longer service you. So now you got to really ask yourself, am I going to stick around and continue to be of service, or do I need to move on and elevate to the next phase in life, right? But to your point, does it require that conversation? And you really got to ask yourself that question about that friend. Is that friend the person that can have a real mature conversation? And are they able to accept that you may be going in a different direction and they're no longer invited?
Yeah.
Bro, that's so good. I like the way you put that. I want to go back to something he said about the ghosting element, right? I look at it through the lens also of timelines, right? Because I made this mistake, y'all, when I was in college. I didn't have the maturity, to y'all's point, of how to effectively communicate when people were draining me. And I don't know why I embraced this identity that I always got to be there for people. Even now, like, my therapist had to help me with that. Even in my marriage and all of that, it's a Ramad, it's okay to set boundaries. Yes. And get your battery charged back up. And that's what I didn't know. Like, I just was like, this battery's on 0%. And I'm just dead. And now I'm non-responsive. And I took an extended break from people. Well, literally, I'm ducking phone calls for weeks at a time. And then when I run into them, now I got anxiety because I know you've been calling me. I just ain't been picking up. And it was an immaturity that I had to fix. And I'm still working on to this day. But I like what you said, because what I learned now is I have to take breaks. So you might not hear from me for 2 days, but once my battery pack
Recharge.
is, you know what I'm saying,
You're
then
back.
I can,
Recharging those batteries is really important. So I agree with you on that one, man.
So I just want to bring this back for what's the tea. My tea is this. You have to know when to water the relationship that helps you to continue to grow, but you also have to know when to prune the relationship that is stunting your peace and your growth. So not every relationship ending needs to have this big dramatic, conversation, but it probably does deserve some type of conversation. So stay tuned for more with Friendship and Flow. You're now tuned into Lit 106.
Like it. I love y'all, man. Y'all
Yeah,
get
I love
these,
that.
y'all get
No,
back
Let me just tell you
conversations.
Jump back,
and
yeah.
This week, I have learned that, so in therapy, I'm realizing that I have a lot of friendships that I pour into 100% and I'm not getting poured back into.
Yeah.
And I'm coming to, because when we was having this conversation, I was dealing with our conversation. I was dealing with my own situation that same day. And I told my therapist, I was like, I don't want to go to this girl and have to have this deep conversation with her about our relationship is over. We've hit a wall. It's done. Because then I'm going to be responsible for telling her why. And it's the telling people why that triggers me. Because it's like, if you're not receptive to the why, then now it's like I then have to tell you about yourself because you're not really ready to hear it.
Yeah.
And that's the part that makes me upset.
And
now it's going to flip on me. Now I'm the
now you're
bad person.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not trying to be bad. I kind of just want to ghost it so you don't even got to deal with it from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that goes back to a conversation we had, another friend or quote unquote friend situation of the question I was going to throw out. And in this part of the segment is that how many times can you be the scapegoat or how many times can you be the alibi or the friend that takes the bullet so your friend can save face in their situation or relationships, right? So, no, that's what I'm saying. But that's a good topic because we all, even in the situation that I was in or whatever the case is, being the person that's knowing both sides of the fire and understanding this, but you hold a lot of secrets for said friend. And then at some point, all things come to light and it comes to a head, right? And now you're caught in a crossfire of looking like the bad person because they're always throwing you in the scapegoat, right? So let's say, for example, you have a friend that, let's say male friend, very easily, you know what they do on the side on their wife and things like that. They cheat and things like that. But you're always the alibi of, oh, nah, I was over there or I was doing this. So now you become I've always been this guy when I'm single. Some of my male friends, they be like, oh, you can't hang with Jason while he don't got a girl because you going to get into something. And it's like, it ain't me. I'm not making him do anything.
Yeah.
Right.
It ain't my fault. When I go out around other single women or women in general.
Right.
What they do on their own is on them. But all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy because when they get around me, all of a sudden I'm making them do all these things, right? So I'm the scapegoat. But then when some things hit the fan, it's like, oh no, that wasn't me, that was Jason. Then when all the truth comes to light, it's like, hey bro, you know what I'm saying? Now you're caught, now you're taking bullets. That's just one scenario and of many.
Yeah, I feel like when I was in therapy this week, I was talking about it. I was like, my therapist literally said, do you take an inventory of people when you're introducing them into your life? And I was like, what you mean? And she was like, it's just like allowing people to be in your life is like a job. Are you vetting them? Did you see how many friends does your friend already have? Because if she don't have no friends, that's a red flag.
And all the friends.
You become all the friends, but also that means that she doesn't have any relationship skills. She doesn't know how to nurture relationships because she doesn't have any friends. What is her attitude like? Is she positive or negative? How is she when y'all are out, hanging out? Is she closed off? Is she opened up? I've gotten to the place with my friendships that it's I'm looking at them as kind of like how I'm dating men. That first date tells me a lot. Are you put together? Did you make the reservation? Da, 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 da. Same thing with a friend. Do you got any friends? Are you a good conversationalist? If I don't talk to you for days, are you checking in on me? What am I looking to get out of and what am I giving back?
That was lit. Man, friend resumes, friend interviews, especially at this age. What they say, because everybody's like, no new friends, but you do need new friends. You need new friends to elevate and grow.
Your inventory just has to be everybody that's on my friend list got to be lit.
And that's a whole nother conversation. I think we'll have to segue into maybe like really pin this one and put it down. But I think the other issue is that some people want to be your friend. But it's like, do you have the capacity to be their friend or even want to be a friend?
Yeah.
And it's okay that it's like, hey, listen, we cool. You really cool. I'm cool. But I really ain't got the capacity to be your friend.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That the level of friend, I'll take that back. The level of friend you want me to be.
We can be associates. We can hang out in the same
here
space.
and there. But like you said, I hit the moments where it's like, yes, everybody knows I'm a super extrovert, but I'm the biggest introvert too. Like, just leave me alone. Just like, leave me alone the rest of the week. I'll be out there when it's time. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's we got to tap in.
Point. Last little thing I'm going to say, I noticed that when you pick up on that energy, like, oh, you're pursuing me as a friend, I kind of get a little bit of anxiety because to me, I don't take that friend thing lightly.
Me either.
And I know the commitment level that goes into it. So it's like, oh no, we hung out. We had fun. But this ain't every week.
Yes.
We're not besties, babe. We're not besties.
This is a great time. I'm a great time. Sorry I have that effect on you. But this will not be a secret.
She switched chairs.
Yeah.
Squeaking it is driving me nuts.
Her? Yeah. Okay, got you. I was like, what? All right, man, let's do that before.
Okay.
All right.
Wait. Just test it out. Moving your chair just like natural. Yeah.
It's only when I do this.
That shit is
I'm
wild.
trying to sound like a little rabbit. We ain't got no mics around here, baby girl.
Yeah.
Take this
Watch yourself.
first.
Go that way, Mark.
Okay.
Take that
over.
Yeah, take this one. That's way. And just watch the camera. And put it on that. I got you. You can sit right here. Yep.
Oh, how do I move this?
Oh, you got to get up taller now, ma.
I got it.
There you go.
Okay.
He said, this is driving me crazy.
Yeah, I can just hear it randomly. I'm like,
Okay.
what the fuck is that?
He's like, there's a mouse in here.
Yeah,
Ain't no mice in here, baby.
something, I was just like,
Okay.
is this the AC? Like, randomly.
All right, 1 minute, throwback Thursday.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You can do it. This one you might not be able to do.
Should have got over though. I was in my mind like, hold on, anthem. All right, hold on.
Listen, y'all doing good. I think y'all doing really good. Get smoother with those outros.
I didn't do a bad job with the outro, did I?
You did good. I just said you did good. I was just saying
come up higher.
you did good, but it's okay. Oh, come up some more.
I am a little.
I was just gonna say, don't be scared to y'all. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's the Friendship and Flow
Oh my
show.
God.
Stay tuned, or you know what I'm saying? You listen to
it
Lit
was 'cause I was
106.
trying to
and-
get it in. Right here. Right here, right? Okay.
Y'all doing
wanna say,
good,
Jay?
man. Nah, I'm just saying,
listening
like, get confident, get smooth. Y'all doing good.
Right here.
Just be, y'all doing this, bro. Like, just be smooth with it. Like, you get into that 10-second mark. It's okay to close it out under 10 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever. Just go ahead and get ready to punch it out. As long as you're not at 15 and 11 and at 10, close it out. It's cool. We'll be at, a little bit of time. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, so it's fine to go over by 10 or like.
Yeah, like as long as we're or not over by 5 seconds, and we can be early by 5 seconds. You get what I'm saying?
So we got that margin.
No, I don't know
You have a
what.
10-second window.
Yes.
5 seconds early, 5 seconds early, 5 seconds late.
Okay.
Yes.
The fade out is roughly 10 seconds.
Okay,
Right.
got it.
That's all.
Okay.
All right? Ready when you are.
But that would have been good to know from the beginning.
Welcome back, friends. You tuned into the Friendship and Flow show. Hey, it's time for the throwback trivia. Erica's favorite part of this show because she can't get it right. Hey, we got a throwback trivia, y'all. Where I get to stump my cast on the throwback trivia. She's over here trying to cheat and look at my paper, but the font is too small, so she can't even see it. All right, y'all. So look, this mid-2000s Rockefeller track introduced a young R&B singer who was heavily backed by Jay-Z at the time. The hook is basically instructions on how a man should treat a woman. The artist became known for her reality TV drama almost as much as her music career. She's from Detroit, has been positioned as Rockefeller's breakout artist at that time. What is this record?
Okay, we got to figure out who the artist is.
The hook is how a woman should treat a man. I mean, how a man should treat a woman.
She from Detroit.
All right, Tierra
James?
Marie,
Don't
I would have never.
don't
guessed
even
that.
know.
Make Her Feel Good by Tierra Marie.
I don't
y'all.
even know
That's
that
the
song.
trivia.
I don't know that song.
Tune in.
God.
When you hear it, you're going to know it.
No, I
dog.
don't know it. No, I don't. All I saw on here was Jay-Z. And I was like, okay, I might get this one.
I was saying like, the font too small. I was like,
I thought it was Emil at first.
Emil.
yeah.
No.
But they did have a few artists that were like, and I was like, she's too quick.
At first, I was like, Emil was the first.
No, they didn't say, I didn't say the first. They said that introduced her.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, first breakout. I guess their first breakout artist, but I don't know. But Tierra Marie, I mean, she had a pretty good run.
Yes, I guess. I don't even remember.
I can't even remember her track.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah, but this one is that song introduces Jay-Z's like one of the voices on that one. All right, y'all. So we about to get into the group chat. Let me get my
Emil
group.
was cold though. She was fucking. I'm sad about that. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, we got 3 minutes on the group chat, y'all.
Okay, group chat. Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Hey, you're listening to Lit 106. It's the Friendship and Flow show. And right now, we about to take it to the group chat, y'all. We all got a group chat that's buzzing and got all the things going on. Erica keeps our group chat mute, but I mean, I keep a few group chats mute too. But anyways, the topics in the group chat, y'all, is 50 Cent going out and buying the building that Jim Jones was recording in or has, rent in, and literally locking him out. Then we saw the video of Jim Jones kicking the door down, and then 50 Cent charging him to replace all the doors that he kicked.
So crazy.
Yeah, man. 50 wild,
50
boy.
Cent is a master at this. man.
Honestly, 50 Cent should have like his own TMZ show.
should.
I would watch that every day like the
I
news.
agree.
That
I
was
agree.
serious.
Hey, that's like his really going down the trolling of what he's doing because he's playing Monopoly at another level.
But it's this, I don't want to like add to this, but have you seen the other girl who did like a whole 30 days of how she tortured her boyfriend on TikTok?
No.
It's the same kind of level of like precise. It's like, we're going to do this. And then by the end, she
gonna be
called.
single by the end.
Yeah, well, she is single.
Oh.
She is single. She is single. They broke up. But I'm saying this, I like it. I like the details.
Goes back to, ladies, y'all better leave these men alone. They will leave you. All right. Also, y'all, we got the comedian Simone. She made a statement about the three people that were killed at the Dollar Tree or that lost their lives at Dollar Tree. She was like, I hope if I ever die at a Dollar Tree, y'all make sure y'all tell them it's a CVS. And they are canceling her because of this. She said she does not want to be caught in a Dollar Tree.
Wow. I be in a Dollar Tree all the time. I spend like $100 in Dollar Tree.
Hey, Dollar Tree will get
Dollar
you out of the
Tree
way.
is lit a
She
little
said
bit.
she too bougie. CVS, I don't need that long receipt or the expensive tab.
How do you go from having a bad
She said
cornrows
that.
and weaves extensions in the Olympics to now you too good for a Dollar Tree?
Tell them about it.
I shouldn't have said that. I take
Hey,
that back.
also in the group chat, we heard there's a study that says being single right now is 40% more expensive than it was 10 years ago. No dual income, no splitting rent, just you and struggles. And I agree. It's expensive out here.
Yeah, it is expensive. Somebody come save me.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't want no roommates. I don't want no roommates. I want to love you. But if y'all looking for love and you want to crack down on some of these, I'm with you.
Bills.
I'm
That's what I'm
sorry.
saying.
We listen. Call me what you want. But hey,
It is
It's
expensive.
expensive out here, y'all. So that's we got that in the group chat. What else? What else we got in the group chat? I think. Yeah, I mean, pretty much that's pretty much what y'all segments on those three.
Our group chat be lit. It just be so many men's opinion in the group chat
Oh
that
my
it's like
God.
outweighs the facts, because
Actually,
men
we gotta
don't
even
really
them
be.
out in there is you, Courtney, Brittany.
Because men lead this country.
Yeah, but Courtney don't be chatting.
Courtney definitely leaves us in there by
So
herself.
you said what?
That's because men are responsible for leading this country.
Oh God.
You know it's about to be Women's History Month, right? You shut all of this down in March.
All right, y'all, man. Y'all listen to the Friendship and Flow show. We'll be back with more. Stay tuned.
I cannot believe you would just say that.
Well, it is true. To a certain extent,
Somebody got to troll us. I mean, gotta
men's
keep the thing.
perspective is what leads society. Am I right?
She got a whole new
Now
split
it's a
now.
whole new type of. Yeah, it's like a cow.
You just gotta keep your.
Just gotta stay still. I just gotta stay still.
All right, we got the hour.
No, but
third.
wait.
Go ahead.
Jesus
Go
Christ.
ahead.
You haven't heard about the girl on TikTok that did a whole 30 days of coming at her man?
Coming
Her
at her
ex-man.
man. No, why would
Okay,
she
so they
do?
broke up.
Okay.
She waited 60 days before she started trolling him. And then she started doing things to him for 30 days straight. She sent she did crazy stuff. Let me pull it up. But she basically was like doing like little things. So she had his car repossessed. She called his car dealer and told him that he wanted to surrender his vehicle. They came and picked it up, repossessed it. she was calling, she put him on a sex offenders thing or like had him register or something. She was calling his neighbors and telling her neighbors.
Crazy, bro.
She was having people come up to his house playing loud music or stuff outside of his house in the middle of the night. So the neighbors was calling their homeowners and stuff. Eventually at the end, she sent the people to check on him to make sure that he was mentally okay. And they took him.
Sue her. You can sue for that.
Yeah.
Sue her.
Ruined his life. Now, you know, it could all be TikTok lies.
Nah, bro.
But
That's not.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. I saved the video because you never know. Like the next man that try to play me, 90 days, your ass gonna be locked up.
That's a felony. Gotta be some type of felony. Impersonating and
Just saying, it's strategic.
That's what's wrong with y'all, bro. Y'all is not wired correctly. No, don't get me wrong. It's some men that's not wired correctly either. They are crash outs. Okay, this is next level.
It's funny because when people always be like, Erica, you're so crazy, and I be like, I am crazy, but I'm not crazy. Like smash the windows out your car, slash your tires. That's like stuff that you can get fixed for $200. Like that's stupid. I'm the crazy that's messing with you up here. You're not going to be able to think the same when you're done with me. So I'm just saying, before you try to mess with me, make sure your mind is intact.
Hey, we got a 1:30 recap. Hour 2 reset.
Coming
Is
up.
it me?
Okay.
Your mom? You got it, or you want me to take this one?
Did y'all close that one out already?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did close out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know you tuned in. We got the group chat. We closed out. We got 1:30, so you got 1 minute. We got 30 in the red. Any recaps? You got
friendship cutoffs. Oh no, we got into some good stuff too.
Can you take us all the way through? You got 1 minute and 30. We're gonna chime in a little bit, but at the same time, you at least in the last 20 seconds, take it down to about 10, 9, and then go ahead and smooth close out.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
All right. So bring us in. Give us whatever's on the top of your head, and then you can pass it off, and then we'll pass it back for the end.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? You've been listening to the Friendship and Flow show, whatever, Lit 106, whenever you're ready, Jamal.
We're back. You've been listening to the Friendship and Flow show on Lit 106. Guys, we covered some good stuff over this past segment. We got into that independence element, guys, where we got to break the habit of being so self-reliant that we're just carrying unnecessary burdens. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about just tapping into the people in your circle and just kind of passing some stuff on, seeing who want to step up and support you, man. I know we got to deal with some trauma with that. E brought up a great point about, man, sometimes it's our pride just holding us back, man, from really taking advantage of the people around who love you. And I want to throw another thing in there. It's a little bit about that unbelief too. Like whatever happened to you in your past, that's not necessarily what's going to happen to you in the future. We also talked about just these friendships, y'all, and what is the appropriate time to cut people off. But J.E., what was your thoughts? Like, I love what we took that conversation.
I think the friendship one was the big one, like knowing when to end, when that friendship is no longer serving you and it's really draining. And it's unfortunate because they're going through things or whatever the case is, but hey man, it takes a lot out of you, and you can't recharge. I agree. It is, and it's tough though because you really love those people and friends, but it's like, dang, bro, this the end of this journey. Like we have nothing else to really give each other. Unfortunately, at least at this time, we can reconnect later. But hey y'all, man, you tuned into the Friendship and Flow show on Lit 106. We'll be right back.
You think you did a good job with that?
I had to.
Okay,
I had to.
Just checking if we was on the same page. Okay.
You're good.
Either way,
something is going on.
Need some oil in it.
Let me see, coming up. Oh, we didn't get to the flag.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minute recap. Bring us in. I got what we got to hit. I got flag it, hard truths, the group chat, and we've already talked about.
We're gonna talk about these again though. Cam Newton.
Okay, further into it. Got you. 2 minutes. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Ready when you are. What's up, good people? You're tuned into the Friendship and Flow Show on Lit 106. I'm your host, Jason Miller, and I'm tapped in with my friends. I got Erica, Alicia, and I got Ramon Powell here. Hey, y'all, we've covered some good topics so far. If y'all just tuning in with us, y'all, we really talked about friendships that are draining our battery, friendships that are no longer serving us, and it's time to cut them off, unfortunately. Hey, it may be time to let some people go, y'all. Yep. Mm-hmm. We also talked about being too independent, right? Life is lifing, and the dawn ain't easy, and sometimes it's tough for us to ask for help, right? We're just too prideful. We're always just kind of like, man, I'll sleep outside before I ask for help, but I really got to get out of my own way so that way I can, be helpful to myself, right? Mm-hmm. And not only just to others. So that, and then we got some good things coming up, y'all. We got the Flag It. We got Flag It, Red Flag or Respect It with my girl Easy E. We got the Hard Truths, and we're going to come and dive into some real conversations and topics we need to talk about. And then we got more topics into the group chat, y'all. Our group chat earlier was talking about 50 Cent. We was talking about, who else did we cover in the group chat?
We talked about Simone, right? Biles.
Simone getting canceled. Yeah, Dollar Tree, CVS, and some other stuff like that. And we talked on some other stuff too, y'all. We're going to circle back. My man Cam Newton trying to cancel Cam Newton was saying women losing their value the more kids that they have.
So stupid. So stupid.
We talked about a lot of things. So we got some more coming up too, man. Ma, what you got just in general? We
had that talk also about just that percentage that was gone out with that study.
Yes.
Would it be 40% more expensive? And they say it's cheaper to keep her. And then, ladies, sometimes it's cheaper to keep him. Just stick with the baggage. Stick with the no good dude. As long as he paying the bills, you don't want to be out here broken alone.
Hey, it's 40% more expensive, right?
Oh, my God.
Hey, man, listen, sometimes you got to chop these bills up and divvy it up, even if it ain't all of them, y'all. Hey, you're listening to the Friendship and Flow Show on Lit 106. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Yup.
That was funny.
That was. All right, we got...
Flag It.
You in?
No, tease.
Oh, you're right. 1 minute tease.
Okay. Show the tease. Flag It.
No, you got Flag It coming up, so you want a 1 minute tease into it? Or you want me to?
Yeah, that's what you teasing. The
next segment.
So
of what's
want me to
coming. You got Flag It, you got group chat talking about Uno, and do you have the Hard Truths, which is, getting comfortable being uncomfortable. So you got to preview all of those.
All right, you ready? Hey besties, we're back and we're getting ready to gear up for Flag It. I'm excited to talk about this because it's like, is he your man or is he not? Okay. Then we're going to talk about the Hard Truth. Why discomfort equals elevation. I'm excited about that too, because every season brings new elevation. So it might feel uncomfortable, but you might be going to higher heights. Then we're going to also talk about why me. Because, literally, why me? Literally, stop asking why me and just, move forward and embrace it, right? And then also Uno. I know, back in the day, spades was a thing. I'm actually a really great spades player. If you ever want to have me on your team, look out for me. And also a great Uno's player as well. So stay tuned for all the talk about the spade culture and the Unos and all the rules. And I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about Flag It mostly because we talked about friendships and cutting that off, but sometimes we need to cut off these men or sometimes these women. So stay tuned for more with Lit 106 and Friendship and Flow Show.
All right, I love it. E, you did great. Thank you.
Did I? Okay, good.
Did I?
I don't know if you were telling the truth or you lying.
That was your best one on yet.
We got Flag It.
I said I wasn't gonna cuss.
That was the best one.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull my thing up.
You gonna be a vet, man.
I gotta
10
be.
shows in,
I gotta be very sure about what I'm saying.
Be practicing those.
This is about my whole life.
Oh God! Don't be rambling on. Get us in there.
Oh, the flag. Oh,
I'm gonna try because I can't be rambling about this.
Yes, red flag or respect it.
Okay.
We're going to carry over on this one. I see what we go.
Oh, my bad. I didn't move the whole table.
Okay, let me pull the one that I said I was going to.
Hold on.
Can we talk about I don't fucking want this snow?
Oh, my God, I know. We can't talk about that because it...
We can't because we're going to clip that part out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm ready when you're ready. Hey friends, welcome back to the Friendship and Flow Show. We're going to get into Flag It. Is this a green flag or a red flag? But let me set up the scenario for you. Okay, you've been dating somebody for 6 months, okay? And you know, they're super busy because they do so much. They're in school, they work, they have their own business, they have a child. You know, so they do so much. They're so busy, right? But they say that they care.
Yep.
They say that they're intentional about the relationship, and they're going through a lot. But the effort sometimes is like on 100, and then other times it's like on 49%. So what do you do when a person makes you exclusive?
Okay.
You're exclusive, but the effort goes up and down because they're so busy, quote unquote. And how do we evaluate that?
That's a good one.
I'm glad, obviously, you were not dating, so you're not talking about me, but I definitely was over there like, oh, Lord, I was counting months, like, let me see.
Why would I be talking about you?
I know you're not talking about me. I'm saying like.
But maybe we should be talking about
you.
No,
you're pointing it out. But I understand that you can be extremely busy, and you got to find balance and time for the person that you really want to put effort into. But the other side is, I mean, you make time for what you want, I guess, in a sense. But, you know, you're figuring it out. I don't want to be the one to put on this topic, honestly, because
wow.
I'm a subject in some case. So,
because you're saying you can relate to this.
I can definitely relate to it.
So, would you want somebody to give you a red flag for it?
I would say no, because if you all know me, y'all know how literally like all my time is consumed.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not helping. This is not helping.
No.
Go ahead, Ramon.
I think your scenario was what? Got kids? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
One.
And so what you just described is accurate to my life, because here's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I can give you a whole lot of energy on the weeks I don't have my son. But the weeks I got him, because of practice, because we training, you ain't gonna get that much time out of me. So I wouldn't call it a red flag. I think it would just be y'all in that season or that space until y'all can get on the same page time-wise. You feel me? Now, when you talk about being exclusive, though, this is the part that I need some clarity on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah, because I'm not claiming anybody exclusive. Like, you're free to do whatever you need, because if I'm not stepping up, you can do what you need to do.
Okay, so what if the girl asks you, not necessarily to be exclusive, but says, are we on the same page? You're the only person that I'm seeing. Am I the only person that you're seeing? Are we on the same page? And then the intensity from that conversation goes down to 40% afterwards. Can you be exclusive with somebody if you're only giving them 40%?
No, I don't think that gives exclusive. I mean, granted, at the end of the day, like you said, you want your energy matched in some form of fashion. Granted, you know what you're signing up for. Like, we talked about Chris Brown, his baby mom was being a deadbeat, right? But we talked about, like, bro, you dealing with Chris Brown. Like, he got 100 things going on. So it is dealing with a busy person. So it is, if they're making you feel how you need to feel and it's going in the direction that it needs to go, I don't think it's a red flag, right? So I think it's situational. It's you know, different things could be different situations. Now, if they just saying they busy, but in real life, they go to their job, they come home, they pick up it's a normal routine. It's kind of like, how busy are you, bro? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
So, okay, but you do know that there is like I have a lot of male best friends. My male best friends always tell me that if a man says that he's busy, he's cheating. That's what they always say. Now, that's what I've grown up believing. Y'all are now sitting here telling me that's something different. And our male best friend tells me that.
I understand, but at the same time, I am living proof of busy. I don't have time to think. Like, literally, my next step is already planned out for me.
Pause. Just so y'all know, this is not the answer that I was wanting. I wanted everybody in here to say red flag. I wanted to feel like my decision for red flagging it was right. Well, but this is the first time y'all try to give me a green.
I mean, listen.
Y'all giving me what you giving, a yellow?
I don't know. Audience, let us know what you think. But I don't know.
Exactly.
Orange, pinkish. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm in the seat.
Oh, I can't wait for we get off these mics.
We have to speak on behalf of what is realistic for all of us, right? So, man, we got so much more coming up, man. Y'all tuned in to Friendship and Flow on Lit 106.
I love it.
But, yes.
Let's talk about it, because y'all real crazy. This is real crazy This is real crazy. And you, I can't even believe you're not giving this nigga a red flag.
I'm not. Hold up. I wasn't focused on him. I'm focused on myself.
That's
like
right.
I'm not even.
It's like the Cam Newton
you in the
situation.
You put your situation in. She was ready to explode.
I can't believe. Where is Brittany? I cannot believe that.
I'm not putting. I'm
So
not
you
speaking
do you
on
think
your
this? But you know this
your
man.
situation.
You think he busy? You think he is busy?
I don't know that
he is
man.
busy. You
I mean, I don't know like that schedule. Like you know it. This schedule.
okay?
I know,
He
like,
is
him
busy,
as a
but you
person.
can't. All right, let's be for real with the pod.
Okay.
Fuck the radio. Real with the pod. I sat there and asked the man to, because I didn't want to give all the tea because it gives it away.
True.
But asked this man to be exclusive with me a week. Well, not didn't ask him to be exclusive. He was making comments about my Instagram
Wait,
being
so you not exclusive with the nigga you say you was exclusive?
no.
Okay.
Jamal. So listen, this is what happened.
Okay.
If you're my close friends, you already know, but it's cool.
You called bullshit on that way before. You
Shut
said
the
it.
fuck up, Maul. Okay, so this is what happened. He was in my DMs like, you be we was on the phone. We was on the phone and he said, I be acting like I'm single on Instagram. And I'm like, nigga, I am single. I'm single, but you're the only person that I'm talking to.
Respect.
So then it went to like him saying other little comments about like stuff like that. Like, and so I said, we need to have a conversation because which is it? Do you want me not to be acting single because I'm off the market, or am I still on the market? I said, we need to be on the same page. He said, what page are you on? I said, my page is I'm only fucking with you. Like, I'm only talking to you. I'm only hanging out with you. I'm only going on dates with you. I'm only you. And he said, we're on the same page. I said, okay, that is exclusivity.
Yeah.
Now, wait. From that conversation, after that, everything went from being at 100. That was in person. We had an in person, spent the night, all of that conversation. From that day, it went, shut up, down.
All right, to that point, then it's kind of like we go back to what we talked about before. Actions speak louder than words, right? And it kind of is what it is. Like you kind of put the press on and said either you gonna score and break the press, or you gonna back up and I'm gonna get the ball back and it's back to me playing
doing
regular
my own
ball
thing
again. So I mean that kind of answers the question, but that goes back to what I was saying is that any person that I'm talking to, dating or whatever the case is, if I'm not applying the pressure that you need because I don't have the time, I gotta respect that door is open for somebody else to swoop in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, wait, and I'm not actually, because you can not have time and still be that exclusive and lock it down and say, look, man, I'm only tapped in with you. You know what I got going on, this and the third, and keep the energy levels of only putting my energy into you. I think it is possible. So at the same time,
Haven't heard from him in a week and a half. No happy Valentine's Day.
you better
no
start cutting
nothing.
your friends off.
Well, yeah. So so here's a thought that crossed my mind, right? So at this point, I'm convinced all of us who are over 35 have been in love, had our hearts broken, all of this, right? So I saw this was kind of funny on IG. It was like, people don't really officially say they're in a relationship no more. It's we talking, and then soon as the first sign that there's feelings there, you just got to catch it. And it sounds like he got feelings, because ain't no dude gonna be like, you posting like you single if he ain't got no feelings.
Yeah, I know he got feelings. That's not the question.
But emotionally, a dude, I'm now speaking about myself, until I feel safe.
Fuck it, I don't care.
Now, hold up it. Nah. Until I feel safe, I'm not going to really put myself all the way out there. I'm going to throw the subliminals like, oh, you posted like you single though. I'm reading your response at that point.
Okay.
And if you show me that this is not a safe place, I have to go back into my cave and regroup and recalibrate and figure out what this is.
I showed him as a safe place. I told him I'm not. I literally said, you feel like I'm posting like I'm single? I will never post another single looking posting ever, because I'm not single in my world. I'm not talking to nobody else. I'm not dating nobody else. We're not exclusive. We weren't exclusive, but I was putting my energy into that because I didn't really have no other time for no other people. So now I said, what are we doing? Because I was fine with us staying the same way we were. Yep. But don't be in my phone telling me y'all know crazy about me posting. I will post a nude if I want to and post it on my Instagram because I'm single.
CCE, that part.
All right.
You have to have a level of sensitivity to the tender heart.
I did.
Listen, nope. He's going to get to you. Pay attention to the sensitivity. He was looking for somebody to really be like, you know what? I apologize if that, see what I'm saying? Look at that face. This is same E that when we got, I do what I want. Men don't really respond to that well. That's what makes us not feel safe.
I literally said, okay, I'm not going to do it anymore.
Yeah, and did you say I love you?
He knows
No, see, you're assuming. There it is.
I don't know what's happening with the men on the pod today, but y'all are drinking some fucking weird ass juices, and it is making y'all's brain cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's wrap this
we
back
about to go back into Throwback Thursday, but hold on. Y'all, you was the queen of some delusion, boy. You was ready to cut us all off, just split all the friends.
All or just you?
Hey.
Just you.
I'm deleting to all the friends.
I was about to.
Nah, it's not a red flag. I'm just saying it's not a red flag.
No, it's a red flag. I've already cut him off. He did not text me or call me on Valentine's Day. That's a definite sign of no.
You right.
You right.
Oh, dang.
I mean, left that shit out until the end. That's fucked up. You need to lead with that.
I couldn't lead with that because I didn't want to put it all in.
No, you're right. I mean, because I got cut off a few times about don't worry. Valentine's Day, I was cut. It's okay, though.
We got 1 minute Throwback Thursday.
Okay.
Can't stand
it. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Friends, you're tuned into the Friendship and Flow show. It's time for Throwback Thursday trivia. Erica's favorite part of the show. Hey, you might get this one, y'all. So help her on this one, y'all. This late 90s R&B joint had every man thinking he was smoother than an operator, right? The artist was part of Timbaland's and Missy Elliott's era. He's from the DMV. He lived in Fort Washington. All right. The song is all about appreciation for what a woman is wearing.
No.
What a woman is wearing, especially the item of clothing on her lower half, right? The singer is from the Washington, D.C. area. He lived in Fort Washington.
Raheem Devon.
It's all about her pants. The song is all about her pants.
Genuine. In those jeans. Jesus Christ, I got it. And you know what? Yes. I'm proud of myself.
I'm so proud of you.
I was naming all the wrong stuff leading up to
Hey, y'all. Hey, Genuine, in those jeans, man. Tap in with us. I love Throwback Thursday.
Here we go.
I was saying, trying to give y'all all this.
Yeah. No. I called
I'm like,
late.
y'all don't get this one. Dang, I keep moving the table.
I say Genuine now, Waldorf.
Hey, right? He lives in Fort Washington. I knew he lived over there. No, because look, I don't know where, but when we went to Oxio Middle, we would always drive and going into school and be like, yo, Genuine live over here somewhere. I don't know where, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully he don't live there nowhere. Do he?
No, he lived in Upper Marlboro. Because his son used to go to my school. I used to be his teacher.
He might have lived there when I was in middle school. I don't know. You know what? The kids could have been lying on the bus for all I know.
All of them lying.
We definitely thought he lived in Tantalian.
I seen that man in
or maybe he lived in Tantalian at one time.
Hey, the way that man has been falling off a stage lately, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, what's next?
The hard truths, y'all. We got the hard truths coming up next. All right. Y'all ready?
How many hours we been recording so far? You don't know? Oh, that's good. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned in to Lit 106. You're listening to the Friendship and Flow show. Hey, right now, we're talking about the hard truths, y'all. All right, so let's get into it. This week's hard truth is simple. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Growth doesn't happen when things feel easy. Growth happens when you're stretched and when you feel challenged, right? Yep. The problem is most of us pray for growth, but we don't want to pray for the discomfort that comes with it, right? The pressure, the elevation, right? The change and the sacrifice, right? So we got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. One of three things is happening in your life, right? Either you're about to go through something, you're in the middle of something, or you're about to come out of something, right? And all of those things require you to grow through pressure. So I asked this out to you all. When you're being stretched in discomfort, are you resisting the discomfort or embracing the change that's coming towards you?
Sadly, I be resisting it, bro. Like, and I hate that about myself because, you listen to all these messages, the blessings that you want is outside your comfort zone. Your next level is outside your comfort zone. But even when I know that discomfort sometimes it gets to me though, man. Like I just feel like,
It's tough. It's tough, man. Nobody wants to just be in discomfort, but I've learned to live in the midst of my growth chaos.
I feel like I'm embracing it. Only because I feel like in the last maybe 4 years, I've been in and out seasons of discomfort. But I always think about the fact, if not to be all preachy, but I think about the fact that even Jesus had discomfort and he had to take some moments and sit in the garden and fast and, all of the things. And every time he would go out of a message or a sermon, he would have to go someplace and isolate for a few days. Yep. And I feel like it recharges you. So like we sometimes need to change our mindset from thinking like this is so negative, but really it's just recharging us and building us up and creating, a better version of ourselves.
I like that. And the one thing I would say that I could put perspective through is sports, right? Playing sports, any sports, we play football and things like that. But the preparation, right? All of the preparation that you have to put yourself through to get ready for the game, right? To get ready for your season. You got a whole off season where you're doing nothing, but you're about to go into the prepping season. And during that time, you're going to be pushed hard. Your coach is going to it's going to suck. You're going to be tired. You're going to be hurting. You're going to get injured. You got to get through those things just to get ready for the big game. And then in the big game is still the pressure to perform because the test is still happening and your outcome, you want to win. And you may still lose and have to show up the next week, prepare, go through it, practice again, and prepare for the next challenge in hopes that you will win, right? So I think that's the best way I can kind of put in perspective of like getting prepared for life lessons that you're going to go through, because if you're not prepared for the regular season, it's no way you're going to win the playoffs, let alone get to the championship. And if you're going through these discomfort situations and you can't even handle the regular season, God can't elevate you to the next phase in life that is the playoffs, let alone the Super Bowl of life. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I put that into perspective.
Man, what's crazy, now that I think about it, y'all talking about this, one thing about me that I just be transparent about, I hate confrontation. I'm to a fault, a people pleaser, but I'm also a peacemaker, right? And that's just like a weird thing. Like it was something that happened between two loved ones I know, right? In my family. And it was most uncomfortable because it was a situation that was almost like laid right in front of me. And I have a tendency to just kind of stay out of stuff. It ain't none of my business. They'll work it out. But that situation just kept escalating. And then I felt torn because I'm like, okay, they want me to bring this side, this side. And I've had a history of knowing how to kind of just mend broken relationships. He ain't really mean about that, bro. Go to this person. You know what? I talked to him. He ain't really, for real. All y'all need to do is I couldn't do that with this situation. But that situation was affecting everybody. And I just almost felt like, even I told y'all earlier about God was dealing with me on just breaking my pride, right? But even that, some stuff just has to be confronted. And it was just uncomfortable because I have to be the bad guy. And the bad guy is I have to be honest.
Right.
Ooh.
And that's where I was struggling, y'all, to be honest with you. But yeah.
No, I love that, man. So, here's the hard truth, y'all. Comfort will keep you where you are and discomfort will take you where you're trying to go, y'all.
Love it.
Hey, that's this week's Hard Truth. Stay tuned. You're listening to Friendship and Flow on Lit 106. We love it.
Hey.
Nah, man. I would say this is my current season. But I will say when I say getting so comfortable being in my own chaos is that I'm understanding that I'm in a transition season of the next elevation. And sometimes it's happening back to back. Like you play one game and come right back. It's like basketball. You would play games every 2-3 days and then you back again. You're like, bro, I ain't had a chance to breathe.
Well, like the Bible says that some blessings are on the heel of another. So like you get over one thing and it's one blessing after and another blessing after, another blessing after. So sometimes we go through seasons where it's like this is hard, but then there's a blessing attached. Then you might get that blessing and go through another challenge, but then right behind it is another blessing. So it's like God is in a pruning season. I do believe that.
Yep.
And I think that 2026, so many good things are going to happen, but in order to get those things, you have to make sure that you're prepped and prepared and ready. Because like, what is it, the point of getting something that you've been praying for and seeking God for this whole time if you're not even able to fully use it, mature it, handle it,
Yep.
So
Yeah, no, I
it is
agree,
what
man.
it is. Happens to the best of us.
As you say, like, I love that word too, both of y'all, because when Jason was talking about, it seemed like it's the season I'm in. I'm facing the same thing. When I think about that, now I see like he's almost like training you so that it's instinctual now.
Stress
Yes.
resistant. I mean, stress. Is it resistance? Stress training, basically.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like, for me, when I get into something that's difficult, I say to myself immediately now, oh, look at God about to do something great.
Yeah.
So it's like my brain is less of on the negative and on the defense, and it's more like, come on, let me hurry up and get through this so that I can get whatever's attached to it.
I've heard a message that says, like, the devil can never block your blessing. He can only give you mind confusion or try to, mentally block your blessing.
Right, he can only block you.
Exactly, from your blessing. So throw you off with some type of distraction or person or something, because if you lock in how you're supposed to be in tune, then nothing will derail you and everything will, you'll dodge past it. And it's the lessons that you've been through in the past that you can say like, oh, I've seen this one before. Like you're telling your kids like, hey, don't do this. I already know what's going to happen, right? That's your life.
It's the same thing I talked about in my Bible study. I was saying that like people think that because you have been faithful and you studied and you like all prayed up and stuff with your faith, that you won't have any obstacles. But the reality is, it's not that you won't have any. You might even have more. It's just that you should be so well equipped in your word, so well equipped in your prayer life that the obstacles don't.
Come on.
They quicken out, in and out.
I love it, man.
I can preach a little.
We cooking.
Hey,
You better. You
Come on,
live in the pastor house. All right. So after that, we got the group chat.
Yeah.
All right. I love it.
Okay, cool.
All right, y'all.
These are. Oh, then it's exit. Oh yeah.
For that hour, yeah, and then
Okay.
yeah, we rolling. You ready? It's 3 minutes. All right, bet. My good people, you're tuned into the Friendship and Flow show on Lit 106, y'all. Hey, we about to get back into the group chat. This topic on the group chat is the Uno versus the spades culture, y'all. We grew up in this era now where obviously we grew up playing spades and Uno, but spades was the real cookout game, right? And if you couldn't play spades, you were canceled. Your family kicked you off the table. They yelled at you. You better not renege. And it's a real family breakup thing, right? But this generation, we're not really playing spades. We're playing Uno.
That's corny.
You think, hold on. And so that's the conversation. Has this generation moved away from spades and moved over to Uno? And I got a part 2 to this, but let's get into this side.
I am a spades girl all the way through and through. I love playing it. I'm a good player. I also play Uno because I have kids and they play Uno.
True.
But it's nothing like spades.
Yeah.
Uno not gonna get you as hype as spades.
What?
Yeah.
Uno get you up
It
there.
can, but like, maybe because I just grew up with it.
Go ahead.
Spades is like strategy.
Right?
It's a
Chess.
little bluff.
Yeah.
You gotta think. I got these 3 cards left. I'm trying to anticipate what you got, and then you got this body language between you and your partner. But when it's Uno, it's like draw, reverse, da-da-da-da-da, and it's an individual game.
Listen, I grew up with you in high school. All we did was, skip class and play spades, right? So I got really good. Don't get me wrong. I can play. But I will say, I'm not going to throw Uno out there like that because Uno gets very intense and it's a strategy game because at the end of the day, you can technically be down to 1 card and then the strategy is I got to get them back up, hit them with 20, and somebody with 20 cards could be playing the game and getting back down and get out before everybody. It is a strategy too. And Uno gets very intense. I was seeing spades will break up a family, right? Because if your partner's messed up, but Uno will too because it's every man for themselves. It's Uno, baby. Hey, I love you, but you got to draw 4, and I'm about to win. So I don't know.
No. I like that, Jake.
Hey, I got a part 2 for this. Now we on Uno, right? Rules to Uno. You got rules to Uno. The house rules say, the book says, you cannot stack draw 4 on draw 2. But
Yes.
the rules that I've been playing with everybody else is draw 2 goes on draw 2, draw 4 goes on draw 4. Real quick, y'all, what do y'all
Black
spot?
culture is pile them things up. Pile them up. Draw
Exactly.
29 if that's what it's going to be.
Draw all this.
How you get an odd number?
I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, you got some
Now,
odds.
y'all got to bear with me on this one. It's draw 4. You wait a little bit. The color's red. Draw 2. Draw another 2.
And you gotta do it slow or it don't count. You gotta do it like with the.
Hey, how y'all playing Uno? What's y'all topic on spades versus Uno? And then how do y'all play Uno, man? You're tuned in to Friendship and Flow on Lit 106. We love it.
No, the other thing too is spades. I only play spades with people who got the same rules. If your rules and my rules and spades not the same, I'm not playing with you.
You gotta ask.
You gotta ask ahead of the game.
You gotta
Yeah.
ask what the house rules.
What's the house
Some
rules?
house rules, you can only stack the Uno.
No, he's talking about spades. She's talking about spades.
Spades.
I understand, bro.
But same
yeah,
difference.
Yeah.
Like for instance, even with spades, like Deuces Wild. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Juice is wild.
like
all of the
specific
things.
questions.
Are the heart? Some people play with the hearts doing some
What's the
things.
point system?
What's the points? I was gonna say, are we calling books in the first hand?
That's the writing the books is the
Sandbag.
Sandbag.
If you call Boston and you don't
Yes.
get it,
Yeah.
Are we doing blind Bostons? What are we
Yeah,
doing?
that is true. Yeah.
And
And
with Uno, it's like, are we doing just stacking similar cards, so +2, +2, +2, or draw 4, draw 4, draw 4?
Yeah.
And can we mix colors? What is it
Or
about?
can you go out of turn, even though you got the same card? Because some places you can't go out of turn regardless. But if you got a 5 and I got a red 5, I can go out of turn.
You're right. House rules is important
that's true.
because you cannot go out of turn, and at least in this house, you can't go out of turn. You can definitely stack draw 2s on draw 2s only, draw 4s on draw 4s only. But honestly, one thing we got to really put in the factor is what deck are you playing with? Uno got 97 decks.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah, that wild joint. Yes, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't never played that joint.
What is this?
It's good. So, and
That
that's
ain't Uno for me. That's not allowed in my house.
it's bad. But I don't know if y'all are like this, but at my house we do stockings for Christmas, and cards is like one of the things that you always put. So that's why we always got the Unos, crispy spades deck.
I feel like all of them Uno decks just blend together, dog. Like you get so you just walk around with an Uno joints like this.
But you know what we not talking about? Because it's not a card game, but I feel like the only other game that gets me as crazy wound up as spades is Monopoly. Because Monopoly,
Very concrete rules.
does it? Does it? Because you can kind of play the rules on the ghetto.
I don't
We
play my-
ghetto the rules.
I'm a very
By the books?
individual.
By the books. Oh no, we be
we
throwing
done-
under the table like, look, I'll buy that property all you for 200.
Nah.
Fine. That's fine and all, but there's a dedicated banker. Ain't no loans.
Oh no, yeah.
Ain't no loans.
See, you don't play it ghetto.
Yeah, we done got hood.
That's it. Look, here you go, block people. Hey, bro, let me hold something. Real
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me get one of them houses off you.
Get back your money, you're fucked.
That's right.
Let me get one of these houses off you.
In the nigga house, man, we done created a rule where we was shooting craps to get our cash up. Come on, let's get it.
Yeah, no,
You know what's funny? I have played that before. There's a side game before the money.
for the money in Monopoly.
It was fun. I'm a traditionalist.
Just saying.
I'm a traditionalist.
I ain't gonna hold you. Me and my cousins, we was playing Monopoly.
That's
we was
funny.
probably teenagers. We stopped talking to each other for years off of that.
God bless his heart. He passed away now. He was the one who got me on the traditionalist. He does not fucking play about Monopoly, bro. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Playing with this nigga, dog. He was like strict, dog. It was like
Nope.
it was like strict. This was like, yo, you work for FINRA or something?
You all right? Feeling trauma. 1:30 hour. Anybody taking a 1:30 hour?
I can do it.
Thank you.
That's fine.
All right. Remember, we got negatives. Got
Okay.
30 negatives.
Going to the 30 red.
Hey friends, welcome back to the Friendship and Flow show on Lit 106. Let's go over some of the things we've already talked about. So we went over Adulting Ain't Easy and the independence. I am in this season myself, being 40, living at home with my parents and struggling to find my independence in this season. And then I talked about, cutting off your friends and when to know when it's time to let go of relationships. Do you have the hard conversations? Do you just pull back with nothing and just ghost them, which is hard to determine what you should do or not. Then we did the group chat with Jason, and the biggest, funniest thing was 50 Cent. I love his Instagram page, and apparently he purchased the whole building Jim Jones was in and made him pay for the repairs on the doors. It was just crazy. I love me some 50 Cent and his drama, okay? Sure. We also did Flag It. This one was good for me, I guess. I got some real insight onto how these men think. Absolutely. And we went to talk about whether or not you should cut somebody off if they're too busy. Their schedules won't allow them. And we're going to get into more with Come Get Your Friend. We're going to talk about Chris Brown and some other things. And then Ramon's going to come back with a mindset moment. And I'm excited for what's coming up. And we're going to do better. We're going to work harder. And I don't know why these guys are not on the same page as me today, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. And you're still tuned in and listening to Lit 106 and the Friendship and Flow show.
There you go. Ow!
I was stretching it because I was like,
you could have cut it. You got 5 on 5.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, run it. Run it live. You guys remember this?
Oh, this is yours?
Thank you.
Y'all ever seen that?
What was that, Joy?
White guy was like a broadcast guy. He was like, fuck it, just run it live. He did it. He killed it. Once he was live.
Okay, don't ask me to do no more of those
I
for the
got
rest
you,
of the day.
We good after this.
Good, yeah.
I'm ready when you are. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 2 minutes on the clock, 30 in the red. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yep. What's going on, friends? You're tuned in to the Friendship and Flow Show. I'm your host, Jason Miller. I'm tapped in with my girl, Easy E, Erica, Alicia, my boy, Ramon Powell, Brittany J is out with COVID, but it's all good. We holding it down. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all, if you just tuning in, we went over a lot of things so far. Went over the hard truth, y'all. Are you comfortable? Is your comfortability just holding you back, right? You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? That's one thing that we talked about. We also talked about Uno. We talked about it in our group chat earlier. We talked about Uno versus spades. We got two different cultures. The millennials, we're in this mix of spades culture and Uno culture. Which one are you in, right? But we also went into a lot of things earlier, y'all. We had Flag It with my girl E, trying to figure out, is this friends moment of being too busy and things like that? We're just friends, but we're dating exclusively. Is that a red flag, green flag? Y'all got to tap in and let us know what y'all thinking about that. My man, Adulting Ain't Easy, Ramad, we talked about some things over there. What are we going on Adulting Ain't Easy?
Man, Adulting Ain't Easy, man. It was a challenge, man, of just breaking the habit of just self-reliance, man. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's something I'm working on, man. Literally, like, I'm the type of guy that the last thing I want to do is ask for help. But I realized, man, it was just a burden that I was carrying that I didn't have to carry. They say, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
And I think if we're going to live smarter, we got to live tapping into just the support that's around us.
No, I agree, man. Definitely being in that space where, we're just so independent, we don't know how to ask for help, or let alone, you don't know who to ask help for, again, because you don't want anybody in your business and things like that. Or that, you used to being disappointed so much that you don't even ask for help. You know what I'm saying? So we covered a lot of topics, y'all. Stay tuned, man. You're listening to Friendship and Flow. It's on Lit 106, and we got a lot of good stuff coming up, y'all. So tap in, tune in. We'll be right back, y'all. Stay tuned.
It's a 2:30.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, I realized that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was waiting on that.
Yeah, I sure was.
You could have chimed in to join that joint.
Nope.
She was like,
he didn't take no segments to talk, so I'm thinking like, Erica, you're not going to talk at all for 2 minutes and 30 seconds? 1:30 is one thing.
Okay, let's do it again.
All right, man. Come on, let's do it again, because
Some of these motherfuckers.
No, you should, because it's funny.
we need the back end clips.
That one was fucking.
The back end clips.
I got you, bitch.
The whole time, like,
I bet you was fucking.
Waiting on it too. She was geeking.
She was like, he ain't gonna know this thing.
I'm closing up.
that's what I was.
Lit 106. Okay.
There you go. I ain't gonna give him no hand signals.
Nope.
I love it. That's fine with me, baby girl. Baby girl. Yep. What's up, friends? You're tuned into the Friendship and Flow Show on Lit 106. I'm your host, Jason Miller, y'all. I'm tapped in with my girl, Easy E, Erica, Alicia, Ramon Powell. Brittany J is out with COVID, but hey, we got it covered out while she was gone, y'all. We covered the bestie breakdown earlier. We talked about your boy Cam Newton and how he said the more children that a woman has, her value decreases. I don't know, y'all. I didn't say it. He said it.
Stupid.
Erica didn't like it. None of us, I mean, we didn't agree, but it was a good conversation, y'all. We also talked about some other things, y'all. We talked about adulting ain't easy, y'all. Is our independence as adults really a burden and causing us more trauma than good, right? When is it okay to just ask for help, right? When we're just too independent and our pride is holding us back from getting through the next phase or whatever, just asking somebody some help. So that was a good one, y'all. We also talked about what's the tea with E? What's the tea with E? E, what did we cover?
Oh, we covered friendship and knowing when to like disassociate with people. Should you ghost them or should you just like have the hard conversations?
Yeah.
And one thing I like about that segment, though, E, is about that friendship element where I talked to y'all about my past and how it takes maturity to, have that conversation with people about, with Jay Point, I love that analogy you used about the ships. And when that relationship is no longer serving you. But you also said something that was kind of funny. You got to also know who you can't have that conversation with. You know what I'm saying? What's understood don't need to be explained.
Exactly.
But if you don't catch this ghost message, hey.
Nah, I can dig that too. Because we all know our friends with certain attitudes where it's just like, I ain't trying to have, like, I know how you react with your family and people and you talk to them. I don't think this conversation, us ending, is going to end well. So you know what? I'm just going to fall back and save myself the peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a good topic as well that we kind of covered on that, y'all. And if you missed anything, you could definitely catch us on the Friendship and Flow podcast on YouTube and all podcast platforms. But we got more coming up, y'all. We got the Mindset Moment. Ma going to leave us with some good inspiration and insight before we go. And then what we got? We got Come Get Your Friend. E, you Come Get Your Friend.
We're going to talk about Tyra. We're going to circle back to Cam. We're going to talk about all the good, juicy topics.
Yeah, you got to come get your friend sometimes, y'all. So, hey, you're listening to the Friendship and Flow Show on Lit 106. Y'all stay tuned and tapped in.
Good job.
Thank you.
You did it good. I did it in 4 times. You did it in 3. So
2?
You won.
3?
Or 2.
He said you won. I would have did it in 1 if somebody would have tapped me.
Nah, not tapping nobody.
Or just jumped in. So, I said, nah, I'm not tapping nobody.
Okay.
Come get your friend.
Cam.
All right, come get your friend. Make this exciting.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Yep.
I'm not doing that topic.
Oh, you're not? Oh, okay.
I'm doing Tyra first, and then I'm going to do Cam Newton for the 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bring us into T
I
Banks.
switched it up.
I never forget she was a guest.
What you looking at?
So Come Get Your Friend is about Cam or it's Tyra?
We can
Tyra.
spin it back so it's a different topic on Cam too, but you can still do Tyra too. But whatever you flowing with.
Yeah.
All right, Come Get Your Friend 4 minutes. Dope.
Welcome back, guys. Let's talk about Come Get Your Friend. And this Come Get Your Friend is for you, Tyra Banks, okay? I don't know. Y'all didn't watch it. But the Netflix documentary came out, and it was about the
America's Next Top Model.
Next Top Model.
Yep.
But it shows everything. So let me lay it out for y'all. It shows that one of the girls was sexually assaulted. It also shows that they literally, they do makeovers on the show to turn you into a model. They closed gaps, widened gaps. They took teeth out all in one. In one day. Took this girl's teeth out. She had like so many extra crowded teeth. They pulled them out in one night. And then she had to
was on set at the dentist.
They went to the dentist.
Oh.
But it was like, hey, we're going to pull your teeth out today. You want to get your teeth pulled? Sure. yank, yank, yank. Next day, photo shoot.
Just to be the next top model.
And guess what? The kill is they didn't even become models. You won, but because you was on a reality show, the model industry didn't take you seriously, so you didn't get no gigs for real. She yelled, there's a viral clip that goes around of Tyra yelling at one of the models, like literally. And they said that what they aired on the show isn't even like half of what she was saying. She was like screaming at this girl. And not only that, there was a scene where the girl was was doing a shoot, and it was models the male models were caressing her body. The guy was flirting with her the whole time. She didn't like it. She said in the shoot, like, she stopped the shoot and said, "This makes me feel very uncomfortable. Can y'all please make him stop touching me?" And they were like, "Girl, if you don't take these pictures and go on with the shoot," and he still, and then the picture that they used in the show, like to do her, like judging, was him literally grabbing on her body. So it wasn't like there wasn't evidence that he was touching her in crazy ways. But it's really getting to a point where, like, the media is saying, like, okay, this is crazy. They did blackface and all of this other stuff, had babies in the pictures with the blackface. It was just literally insane. But Tyra's just sitting there in all these interviews, and she's basically like, I mean, I didn't have any control over this, and I didn't have control over that. And I didn't know that she was, I mean, I knew that she slept with that guy, but I thought it was just bizarre. She's never, not once, and then had the nerve, she never apologized, and then had the nerve to announce that they're going to do a season 25.
And people gonna sign up.
And people gonna sign up.
Oh, people gonna sign up.
And you not think that's crazy?
I mean, it's crazy, but at the same time, the crazier part is people gonna sign up already knowing all this information and sign their life over. And then, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's tough. It's crazy. And as much as we cancel people, she probably should be one of them. But at the same time, the way the other things flying around these files and things of that nature. Hey, bruh, we about all of America, about the whole Hollywood and political side of America is shut down.
But do we think that TV has gone too far? Like, do we think reality TV has crossed over to a level that's too absurd?
Yeah, and we're just finally seeing what was actually not aired because it would have been too brutal back in the era. No. But now
it was aired. All of this stuff was aired on TV. It was aired. I watched it, and I remember thinking to myself growing up, like, dang, beauty is, I used to say this all the time, beauty is pain. Like, beauty is pain. That's crazy mindset. Girls getting their teeth pulled out, and then they were like the girl got her teeth pulled. The next day it was like a crying scene, and she said, "I was only crying because I was in so much pain. My mouth hurt so bad that I won the challenge because I literally was in pain." So come get your friend Tyra. We need to come get you, girl. We now tuning into Lit 106 and the Friendship and Flow show.
I like it.
Oh, that's wild. See, I think people, for real, I think people at this stage, just because people have seen, like, think about the pathway to success. Almost nothing is frowned upon now.
Yeah, we're fucking desensitized.
Yeah, we're desensitized.
You remember, like, when Real World and Road Rules came out?
Yes.
It was like, oh, shit.
I remember that.
Get, like, a real, like, look.
Yeah.
Lives and shit. But nowadays, if you look at TV, 85% of TV is reality.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like,
it is.
Yep. Nah, I mean, the only creativity is being reality.
It's so excited about, like, a new show coming out, and it's not because the show is relatively good. It's because it's like, it's different.
Yeah.
Because it's not some weird ass reality.
And it leaves space for new creatives to create something original in this sense, because again, reality is so easy because you got all YouTube and things.
Bad because it doesn't expose people to stuff that, like, you normally would never see, like, you know, the lives of the Johnsons, like, it's showing, like, the Little People family, or like people with disabilities or weird, like, diseases, or my 1,000-pound life, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy that you're exposing the, you know, people who
other real lives that you wouldn't see, but then
it's like, is it good? You know what I mean? Like, are you actually helping these people, or are you just using them?
But then again, I think it's like you said, it's two sides of that coin, because you have the crazy celebrity side, the reality TV shows that are just nuts and crazy, right? Just fighting and doing all this other stuff. But like you said, the 600-pound people or reality shows. You have the little people. They're really going through life. You know what I'm saying? And you're talking about, are you going to help them? It's like I mean, they helping themselves. I'm just here to see how you live life, because some of our own reality, we should have real world baby daddies.
Nah.
the real life of living with baby daddies and baby mamas.
That's to the point. Like, is that too far? Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you down?
We watch it on regular
TV. Menstrual cycle of reality, like where you're tap dancing for cookies. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, at this point,
worth putting on TV.
True. I mean, at this point, it's almost like
further stereotypes. Or does it harm social economic groups that are already been marginalized? Like,
I think it's bad. It is definitely harmful. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think it's harmful if that's our only example.
Yeah.
And I think that's because that's what sells. But I would love to see, a reality TV of something a little bit more productive. You know what I'm saying? I like what Prime did with him bringing the behind the scenes, introducing the behind the scenes of college football and stuff like that.
And I agree. Like you said, we can definitely use more productive reality TV. I think it's the negative reality TV that is shining, because drama sells, chaos sells. And then
even with like Real Housewives of
Atlanta and Beverly Hills.
But like the one with the black doctors.
Married to Medicine.
Yeah, Married to Medicine.
It's
like you see these prominent black figures in medicine, and that's awesome. You know what I mean? But then
they go ratchet.
It leaves, like it's like, God, y'all could have been getting kids into school or something.
Nah.
I'm not saying that's not what they're doing, but like,
I see you.
We gotta do better.
And they based out of Atlanta, right? I used to watch that show with my ex a little bit. I was kind of up in the drama with that. Dang, I don't know why drama is so addicting, man.
Let's 1 minute.
Yeah.
We got 1 minute.
No, we got 5 minutes.
Where we at?
Come get your friend, Cam Newton.
We'll get back with
We got another come get your friend.
Yeah, can you intro me in?
Okay, got you. You gonna talk about both of them or just?
I'm gonna do Cam. Well, just for reference, we didn't talk about Cam Newton on the radio in deep. We only talked about it on the pod.
Okay.
Remember, because I bring it up, but then
I kind of want to pull away from Cam Newton. We've been I think we wore on him
on the pod
a few times. Well, even on the radio, because all the recaps, a lot of the stretch has been Cam Newton.
Okay.
But I mean, we can touch on it, but we still have.
The Chris Brown baby mama drama.
We didn't do that yet.
We did that too, but
already.
I mean, you still got. I don't know if you heard this or know what's going on with that.
I don't know any of these about these.
I can go help you with both of those.
Dean the Great.
Tell me what
I
to
seen
say.
That one.
So, Sexy Red is remixing Michael Jackson's "Beat It," and it's trash. That's all you need to know. You can run with that.
I can't run with it because I don't even know what to say about it.
I'll run with it if you need me to. But it's pretty much like Sexy Red is. You can skip that one if it doesn't, or I can go into that one. Now, Dean the Great, right? Dean the Great is a boxer, and smaller boxer or whatever the case is, and he basically is outside with the UFC fighter Rampage Jackson, right? And I was saying I can lead it if you want because I know both of the topics.
Don't know neither of these topics.
He got slapped before.
Right. I can lead it and you just piggyback off it. I got you.
All right.
I got you. But because I can explain
That's why I
both of
didn't
them.
put them in there because I don't know.
No, you good. I'm ready. Welcome back. You're listening to the Friendship and Flow Show on Lit 106, y'all. Hey, it's time to come get your friend. We still got some more people that we got to come get, y'all. Real quick, we touched on Cam Newton. Obviously, we had to come get him, and that was just canceling him. Chris Brown, we might have to come get him, or we got to come get his baby mothers, I think.
Yeah.
It's really not him, or whatever the case is. But I also want to come get Sexy Red. Sexy Red just made a new track, or she's making a track, or the track is out of her remix to Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Beat It, or whatever the case is. And I don't know how I feel about it, y'all. It's not doing no justice to it. I mean, that's to do anything sampling Michael Jackson takes. You gotta be up there.
You gotta come with it.
And young baby girl, you ain't up there.
What was how bad is it on a scale from 1 to 10?
I mean, truth be told, y'all, be honest with you. No, I'm not. Most of the Sexy Red stuff isn't above a 6.
Okay, so that's what I heard.
So therefore, this one is in the lower lower 4-3.
Really?
It's just not. But at the same time, hey, y'all go tune into it, listen to it. Let me know what y'all think, bro. I think it's a come get your friend. Leave Michael Jackson in the good, like, leave that to the top tier artists that can really play in that range,
But
right?
okay, so then if that's the case, who do we think can sample?
Chris Brown.
Yeah, Breezy qualified.
Usher.
Usher. It's some vocalists up there.
So wait, so she was
Beyonce.
singing it?
No, she. It's
just
it's singing, rapping. It's exactly. It's none of the things that should be on her palette.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, and lastly, we got Dean the Great, man. He got slapped by another UFC fighter. He was. I don't know if y'all saw. He was outside with Rampage Jackson, and it's this other gentleman. He's huge, like pause, but big bodybuilder type guy, right? And his wife is outside. Now, Dean the Great is a fighter or whatever the case is too. Slimmer dude. This dude towers him and is massful.
Yep.
And he basically, his wife is outside and he like goes smack at his wife and in front of him. And he's kind of like lit or whatever the case is. But at the same time, he's also like, man, nah, I'm not hearing what you're saying. Come here, you can come home with me type stuff.
Yikes.
And he gets slapped. Like, this big bodybuilder dude, open hand slaps this man. And now he want to fight him. And either way, I don't think this turns out well for Dean the Great, because you talking about you a boxer, stand-up boxer. You got one, this dude's a bodybuilder, right? Two, he's a fighter also. So it's not like you going.
But UFC is like more like rough housing, more harder fighting, right? Is that
in a
not?
sense,
Is that
I mean,
true?
it's just more
Ground game.
It's more. It's mixed martial arts. It's
Okay,
mixed martial arts.
okay.
But boxing is one martial art, but the size difference is at least 200 pounds. Like, if at minimum 180-pound difference, and I'm
Okay.
talking about solid mass muscle. This dude has to be like 300 pounds of all muscle.
So here's my question. What do you do? I mean, because they are fighters, so naturally. But wait, first of all, before we even get into that, aren't there hands? Like, can't you?
No, their hands are registered, yes, but at the same time, it was just an automatic, bro. You disrespected me. I told you to chill, and he slapped him, like open hand slapped him. So the disrespect. So Dean the Great is kind of.
No, but can't he go to jail for slapping him? His hands is registered.
Yes, he can, but they not doing both of their hands registered. He didn't want to do that. What he wants to do is fight him. And if you see, we gonna make sure on the pod we put up the picture and everything of the dude and everything like that, so you can see the size
it's not even
difference.
about that.
No,
It's just about the simple. Because I'm thinking in my head, the first thing I'm reading from this is this like a publicity stunt so they can get a fight?
No, this not gonna be a fight. Like, when you see the size difference, it's not even like me to Ramad. It's like it's like me to Incredible Hulk. Like, it's very different.
6'7", 6.
Well, I guess my back to the question I was going to ask is, as a man, if another man approaches your wife or your girl in front of you, what is your natural reaction?
My natural reaction is to see how my lady reacts, right? And give it a second. Which dude did? He didn't. He was chilling. And then, Rampage came and was like, yo, chill. That's my man wife. He's like, nah, bro. Like, she trying to see what's up.
Yep.
And at that point, it was, oh, yeah, he has no respect for me. And then he went over again. And it was just so calm and smooth. The way he just it's like he's swatting a fly and just tatted him up. And then, so fast forward, he goes to, like, they're at another place or whatever the case is. Dean the Great shows up like, nah, he got to see me. Like, clear some space. He got to see me. And that's where I was jumping in like, Slim, you about to lose he gonna die. It's probably death. No, literally, it's not a fair fight at
That's
all,
a big
yo.
dog.
So, I mean, I don't know, bro. Hey, you got a few people we got to come get your friend with, man, because some of y'all out of line. So, come get your friend, y'all. Stay tuned. You listening to Lit 106. It's the Friendship and Flow Show, y'all. Stay tuned. But nah.
Yeah.
All I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ain't no.
That's the size difference.
I gotta shoot him.
Yeah. Like, and he's like these, like, yes.
I can't fight this nigga.
And the dude's like, Dean the Great, like my size. If
You
that.
can't fight him, bro. If he gets you on the ground, you're gonna die.
Yeah, big homie, Jack.
If he get you on a nice hook.
He's great.
He great.
Decent boxer.
Yes, decent boxer.
You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, if that dude gets his hands on him, it's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a big,
He
like,
already
death.
slapped the dog shit out of him.
Definitely. It was just like he was just like this. And,
He
wow.
slapped the
But his
dog
hand like
He
this
like
big.
smacked him for real.
No, his hand like this.
No, but I'm
big,
saying,
man.
so like he literally smacked him.
Yes.
It was not
like-
he slapped the shit out of him.
I had that drink
But
too.
think about it. He slapped the shit out of him for disrespecting him and his wife.
That's what I'm saying. I
Right.
feel like he should have smacked him for sure.
agree.
That's why I was asking, what would y'all do?
I mean, you gotta see, buddy.
My dad
I
was.
gotta see him for sure.
My dad was just telling a story to church the other day, and he said that he was at a KFC or something with my mom, and my mom was at the register picking up some chicken, and this guy was like trying to talk to my mom, and my mom was like, "Oh, something like, you know, being kind but kind of like chill," and then the guy touched my mom's hair, put his hands on my mom's hair, and my dad walked up and said, "Put your hands on my wife again."
No, that's what you gotta get into. Like, it's like, hey, bro, like, because it's like it's not even about her. It's about you. You're clearly disrespecting me, bro. Because I'm showing you that
disrespect is not to be tolerated.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to do it. But if it was the big dude disrespecting Dean the Great, it'd be like, bruh, like, you know what I'm saying? You really got to see me. I got to step up. Dean the Great is disrespecting him, and dude is chilling, and it's like, now you trying to flex, like, nah, you gotta see me now, bro. You lay hands on me, you disrespecting me. Slim, it's sometimes when you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Baby.
You shouldn't have been in this category, but
interesting stuff.
Anyways, yeah, you'll know. All right.
Oh God.
Come on, Erica. I know you've been cheating over here.
I'm not cheating. I don't know what this one is.
Here we go. This one is easy.
We'll see.
All right, friends, you're tuned into the Friendship and Flow Show, and we got Throwback Thursday Trivia. Yes, Throwback Thursday Trivia. All right, y'all, this is where I get to stump my cast on how much music they know. All right, so it's Thursday. Here we go. This early 2000s Harlem anthem was produced by Just Blaze. All right, the beat is instantly recognized, the build up around it and how it's sped up, you know, the soul sample. All right, the hook starts with 2 words, exclamations, and it's built around the cultural catchphrase. I'm sorry. I bet y'all. The rapper is from Harlem, New York, clearly. He was a part of the member of the Diplomats. Yep. All right. This rapper was once shot at HU 1 year for his Lamborghini in Washington, D.C. The song is 2 small words. Literally. Who's the artist and who's the name of the song? Really quick. Featuring Drill Santana. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Cameron.
Got you.
Cam. But what's the song?
Dipset.
It's Oh Boy, y'all. Cameron, Oh Boy. Come on, man.
I love
this
that
was
song.
easy.
I actually really love that song, too.
See? You don't even be trying. Your brain just shuts off.
I turned it off.
It just turns it off.
I didn't know it was Cam, but I turned it off.
Just turned it off. Like,
because I love Cam.
Can I? I'm sorry, y'all gonna be mad at me.
Are you freaking kidding me, bro?
No, but I don't want to pee on myself.
Man, that's good. I left my water at home today. I was like, I got all this water in me.
I mean, I don't want to say it out loud, Ma, but you know what I'm thinking, right? I don't gotta say it.
Camera's on.
I'm just saying.
Camera's on.
You already know what I'm thinking. Okay.
It's time to blaze that shit up.
Wow, that's not what I was thinking, Pod. Wait. Did we get the episode up from last week? Mall?
The episode's done. It's up to this guy.
Oh, for release. We got some good stuff on this one. I feel like
this is going to be one of the best episodes we got so far.
Nice. Come on, man.
I don't know the reasons, but
We got the woman of God coming forth in this house.
I got one thing when we get off air. I'll tell you about.
Okay.
And I don't care what E says.
Oh, I'm not gonna like it.
what is it?
It's an editing thing. That's all.
No more editing. You take any more editing.
No, it's one thing. It's fine. It'll be okay.
It's fine to him because he ain't doing it. Yeah.
I am gonna do it. I'm gonna just send it to him.
Mod, set, moment.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh yeah, you never sent me the little picture things.
Thanks.
I know I gotta make them from the last one and this one, but these people going, I got you.
Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. We in that final hour, and we're tuned into the Friendship and Flow Show. It's your boy, Uncle Mod, and I want to give you this mindset moment. And y'all know when we get into this segment, we believe that, man, when school had ended, you should never stop learning. And as we were talking today, we talked on some good topics, but one thing that stuck out to me was how powerful assumptions can be. Now, assumptions can be good in a positive place, but really where it does the most damage is in the negative place, y'all. And so if I could have like maybe a memorable quote, something that I can leave you guys with is, don't assume you know, make sure you know. And where I'm going at with this is like in our minds, before we're getting ready to do anything, I talked to you earlier about a story about how I had to reach out to family and friends. What I was really struggling with was in my mind, I was already assuming that people were going to let me down. I was already assuming that people were going to disappoint me. And a lot of that stems from just the trauma in my past. But one of the things that I did do is, in spite of the assumptions that were coming into my mind, I decided to remove it, continue to move forward, and I reached out anyway, right? And when I reached out, I actually got different results than what I was assuming. Now, that was just me just needing somebody to, help me use their car to get back and forth from work and pick up my son. That was just me reaching out to somebody to help me bring some water while I was on some crutches. But the thing that I want y'all to evaluate is, when you evaluate your own life, what areas of your life are you making assumptions? Are you assuming that this guy doesn't love you when he really might have the potential to love you? Are you assuming that that business won't be successful? Now you're to the point you won't even get it off the ground. Are you assuming that the people in your circle are not going to come through for you in critical moments? So here's the thing. Don't assume you know. Make sure you know. All those assumptions in your mind, y'all, stop entertaining them and go after what you want. Because at least if you put forth the effort into going after what you want, at least you've already tried on whether or not it's going to be successful. But assumptions don't do you any good. And y'all already know what they say about assuming. But that's just my mindset moment to close you guys out. Thank you again for tuning in for the Friendship and Flow. What's up, guys? What's y'all thoughts about assumptions?
Hey, I try not to dwell too much on assumptions. I just like to live in what's real and what's facts. That's what my therapist tells me to do.
I mean, like you said, bro, assumptions is what, kills faith. And assumptions is, we're just assuming and not having the facts, right? So sometimes assumptions can be positive and sometimes they're most likely negative. So, hey, don't assume. Get the facts first and, hey, you don't know until you know. Hey, with that said, man, you listen to Friendship and Flow. Stay tuned on Lit 106.
Good job.
All right, we got the outro. We can just, like I said, this is just all recap and, do our thing. 1 minute, 30 in the negative. And that's all, folks. Then whatever's left is the banter that is caught on here and talking about Erica.
Whatever. You're so obsessed with me.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Wait, are you sure this is it?
This is, yes. After, when you hear the mindset moment, that's it.
That's the.
That's this. Okay.
When you hear the mindset moment, that's it.
Okay.
We pretty much.
So you're on the reminders part right here.
Oh, I'm doing it?
No, I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying that's where we
right.
are. We're going. I mean, you can get your moment to do so.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready? Steady. What's up, friends? You've been tuned into the Friendship and Flow Show on Lit 106, y'all. And I just want to say thanks for riding with us, man. Or if you ride with us, you at work, you finishing out, man. Thanks for tuning into the Friendship and Flow Show. I'm your host, Jason Miller. Just Jason Miller on all platforms. And Jason Miller, the Realtor, also, man. I just want to take this time to kind of recap a little bit everything we went over, y'all. We just had a powerful mindset moment by man Ramad. Don't let assumptions hold you back from your dreams. I love that, y'all. Are some of these friendships lasting too long? Is it time to cut some people off and things like that, man? Also, we had our money move segment, y'all. Are you prepared for when life happens after you leave or a family member leaves? Are your assets protected and they're already be passed on properly, right? We talked about that. We had some red flag moments and flag it moments. Are you in the friend zone, or are you in this friendship space for way too long because they're too busy? Man, we covered so much. And if you missed anything, make sure you tap in with us on our social media, on our YouTube podcast as well. The Friendship and Flow Show on YouTube and all podcast platforms. You can listen to us there also to get the full recap and all the things we say behind the scenes that you don't catch on the radio, y'all. I'm going to pass it over to my friends. Y'all take us out, man. Again, I'm just Jason Miller.
Hey, I'm Erica.Alicia, ALYSHA on all platforms. And this week, we did a good job, guys. I'm proud of us.
Yep. And man, happy Friday Eve to all of y'all. It's your boy Ramar Powell, man, signing out once again. Friendship and Flow will be tapped in next week on Lit 106.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was it.
we're out.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I didn't know what y'all gonna say. Let me wait till these cameras off. Hey, yep. Right. Pause,
Wow.
cut, all the audio.
We did it, guys. We did it, Joe.
Here we go. That was it. The woman of God came forth with a word for this hour. Let us off in prayer. The Lord is pleased with you. You get into a righteous life.
I'm yeah, you.
I was saying two things I was gonna say. I'm gonna put the flips. The reason why I need the flip.
DMV got a friend in the show, friendship and flow, where the city feel close, where the truth hit home and the real ones toast, from the metro to the corners where the stories unfold. Friendship and flow, stand tall, let's go. Yeah, friendship and flow, where the city feel close, where the truth hit home and the real ones toast, from the